Fine. Yep. Okay. No.
Hey there, we're just getting ready and started. I apologize for the lateness. That's my fault to everyone in the chat. I know it was supposed to be an hour before, but it was a hectic day, and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up and went, oh, I'm an
No,
hour
you're
late
good.
already.
You're all
Oh,
right.
well, I mean, this whole show could be late forever.
Yeah, and
I'll wait another minute.
each of these fucking
Yeah,
episodes is an hour long. Like, god damn it.
if I want to say hello to people in the chat, titty tat, DJ Donnelly, Bobby Reynolds, Alter Ego, Lord Cosmo, Predminator, hope you all doing well. Cole Warner, DJ Mexicano, Salvatore, Retaliation Studios. I'm gonna wait maybe a minute or two because it's for frame by frame, just in case he shows up. So we'll chat for like 2 minutes if that's okay with you,
That's
just if you
fine.
agree with time.
Fine with me. No, I'm off
So in the
tonight,
meantime,
so we're good.
cool. But we're going for those wondering, we're going to be watching 2 more episodes of Eustancia because it was a request from Frame by Frame who likes to see us suffer. But hey, if it's for fun, it's for fun, and that's what it's about.
And
Fun.
you'll see more suffering from me later on. So because that's the next paid request.
Hey
Someone
there,
wanted
Jedizilla. Hey there,
someone
Joe.
wanted me to react to a video and it was fucking terrible. So
Oh, really?
it'll be a rant.
Drew Michael, hello. Well, I mean, this is the best. You're not
Because
wrong.
it is. Because it is shit. That's why. After this, we have watched the entire first season. Ugh.
Oh, yay. Drew Michael, Fadi, hello there. Again, I'm just going to wait for another minute or two, see if Frame by Frame shows up. Uh, if not, he'd always see this in the LB archive and such, of course. A few questions. Let me scroll back up. Thoughts on Twin Dragons? I prefer Double Impact, but it does have a good action scene in the finale in the car shop. What do you think of that Jackie Chan film?
I like it for what it is. I mean, obviously he made it because of Double Impact. So but no, I like it for what it is. John Woo has a cameo in it, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible film. What?
You mean Copa, or is that what you're talking about, Bobby? I'm looking at the super chat.
Okay, I see
Yeah,
it.
because that
Uh,
was such a huge big deal, and nothing happened from that. So, yep.
I will admit I fell victim to it. I was more naive because I thought that people actually were truthful and stuff. I'm much more cynical because that's reality.
I
But
mean, I don't blame you, but they only did it to scare people.
yeah,
So there's that. But you can have
but I mean, it's
so
true.
it
I
didn't work
yeah, go ahead.
because you can have fucking porn on YouTube and that's okay. So clearly it didn't work. But YouTube gets mad at me if I put a song in a video for 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's a very hypocritical site for a lot of
Of
reasons.
course, because it's all stupid.
But yeah, it's like Fabio said, nothing did come of it, and then it disappeared, and then now there's people who probably don't even know what it is. So that's how it goes. But thank you,
In
Bobby. I really do appreciate that,
one
man.
ear out the other. Everybody lost their mind. I remember that. Everybody lost their minds. Oh my god. I'm going to lose all my videos. No, you're not. You're going to be fine. And everything was fine.
Again, both of us are doing okay.
Yeah, seriously, Jedi Zilla. Just like everything else.
Did not see Velma, although I'm sure it's bad from everything I've heard.
Unfortunately, I have to sit through that. That was a paid request that I got for the The first 2 episodes, yeah.
Well,
So,
good luck with that.
can't wait. I might have to start drinking alcohol again. I don't know. I need something stronger than water. So,
Yeah, that would fit. That would absolutely fit. I mean, just everything I've heard about Velma, just a mature Scooby Doo cartoon with no Scooby Doo, because that's what the world wanted or needed.
because that
That
makes
makes a lot
sense.
of sense.
That makes so much sense. Let's have a Scooby Doo cartoon with no Scooby Doo.
And Naked Daphne.
That makes sense. Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember the soap
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
copyright stuff. Yeah, I mean,
I
there's
don't
always
know.
something new. There's always something new around the corner. The steer tactic to steer people off.
Yeah, it's just a scare tactic, like usual. Just like everything else, let's scare people to get them to do what we want.
Hey there, Hugo. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Like I said, just for me, just been a hectic day, but we're gonna have some fun watching the show. Uh, yeah, BitChute is pretty laddie. That's why I never use it anymore. Very laddie. Although there is one called Odyssey that's potentially interesting, so hopefully, probably won't, but that's why I say hopefully. I haven't seen Thunderbolt with Jackie Chan. I think that's the race car one.
Yep, I haven't seen that in forever. I haven't seen that in like over
YK,
10
hello
years.
there. The Vilma series sucks. They made Fred look like a full-on Chad. Well,
Apparently,
or
it was
twink.
so good it got renewed for a second season.
Either that was part of the initial deal, or a lot of people hate watched it, and
Probably both.
that's why you can't do that.
Probably both.
And no, I did not see the trailer for John Wick 4. I'd go into them blind.
Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy. I really like that Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I saw
I
it back
wish
in the
it had
day.
I wish it had a better Blu-ray, but at least it's on Blu-ray, but I wish it had a better Blu-ray because there's no features.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy is a fun one.
Yeah,
I've always enjoyed that one.
That movie and Who Am I are kind of like the end of an era, if you look at it. Because I think those were the last movies that Jackie Chan did with Golden Harvest. And maybe that's why his movies haven't been that good since.
Thoughts on Best of the Best 4? It's my least favorite. I like the first 3 more.
I agree. I like it, but yeah, the other ones are better, I think.
Oh, thank you, Justin W. No problem.
Well, the only reason why they made a Velma show is because all these fucking weirdos on the internet love the character all of a sudden. So that's why. Because they're like, well, Velma's a lesbian and this and that and that. It's like, yeah, no one gives a shit. No one asked for a fucking Velma cartoon. Not one person.
I sure didn't.
Nope. I heard
Hey there, Aragorn.
Ant-Man 3 was awful. Yeah. I heard it was awful.
I'm not surprised. I mean, it's a Marvel film in today's age. I mean, I don't know what people expected. The last Ant-Man was forgettable.
You only needed one Ant-Man, to be honest. Because the character arc was complete in the first movie. He was a guy, he got out of jail, he was trying to go straight, he was trying to do the right thing. All these things kept happening to him. And then, he stole the suit or whatever. And by the end of the movie, it's like, okay, cool. Now he's a good guy. Now everything's all right. It's like, okay, cool. You didn't need a sequel. But because it made money and because it was part of Marvel and all that, that's why we got, 2 sequels, and Ant-Man was shoehorned into every other movie that came out.
Nah, Euphoria isn't on yet. I'll wait for. Well, we'll probably get started soon. Frame by frame, you watching? This will be archived. Feel free to watch it whenever you want. Yeah, there was 2 episodes he wanted us to react to, and each one's like over an hour long. So we'll get started now. That's fine. We'll get started now. Yeah.
Oh, nothing. I was just doing that to be funny. I was just trying to be funny.
John's ID got your drugs ready. No.
Always.
Should start.
I got all my drugs.
So episode 7, I have it ready. I'll count down from 3. For those who do want to follow along, who watch this in archive or whatever. Hey, Stuntman Mark, how you doing, man? It's great talking X-Files with you the other night. Much better talking X-Files than gonna be this shit. Hey, Dark Metal Spider.
Even the worst season of the X-Files is better than this.
Yeah. 3. Oh, wow. Thanks, man.
Jesus.
That's kind of you. Our friends, best movie reviewer. I gotta check out Goji Fan 1993. I haven't seen his stuff. Best Brazil YouTuber, Rob from ETN Entertainment. I don't know who that is. Best Entertainment. I'll have to check him out. Thank you, Bobby. I really appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Goji Fan left YouTube. Well, that's too bad. Sometimes life happens, and it is what it is. That's what I've learned to realize. I'll say this last thing before we start. When I did that video where I didn't know the guy, but one of the inspirations I had, Army 21, Marcus passed away. The guy's 40, right? I'm going to be 40 in like 3 months. And I just realized life's too short. I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to care what other people say or do. And for all I know, I won't be here a year from now. And then what am I going to do with that year? Am I going to spend it worrying about someone on the internet and boo-hoo, or am I going to enjoy some mellow yellow or some drink, having fun with people in the chat with a good friend of mine, making fun of a dumb teen show about CXCXCX? I'd rather do that. So it is what it is, and we're going to have some fun. To quote Mac from Predator, we're going to have me some fun. We're going to have me some fun. We're going to have some fun. So thank you, Bobby. I really appreciate that, man. So 3, 2, 1, pressing play. And like every episode, there is nudity and sex because it's about sex in high school. And maybe this show just isn't for me and us because, like, I'm in my 40. Well, I'm going to be 40, and I don't care what kids are doing with the sex. I'm not Harvey Weinstein. I'm not people in Hollywood. Maybe just this doesn't interest me because that's not my bag. Maybe people who are into the bag of deep shit are into this stuff. Where people are morose. Go ahead.
And there's an epilepsy warning on this one too.
Great.
For you epileptic people out there, don't watch it. That's not just a warning for epilepsy. That's a warning in general. Just don't watch it.
And yet Zendaya is the star of the show, which I don't think she's that great of an actress. I don't think she has much personality. I don't care how many awards she wins. That don't mean squat to me. HBO. From the company that gave you Velma.
My, have the mighty have fallen. This was the network that gave us The Sopranos and Oz.
Oz is more uplifting than this.
Yeah, seriously. At least Ernie Hudson's in Oz.
Exactly.
And Peter Criss. Oh my god.
So, little girl's having the most depressing birthday party ever. And whatever the hell's going on.
Not my birthdays. I always had a fun birthday party.
Stuntman March Go and The Wire. Love that show.
Yes,
I've
The
seen
Wire.
episode of that. That was
And
coming out with
everyone,
Hellboy reboot.
everybody
They're
asked
getting
me.
Hellboy reboot. Yeah.
Everybody asked me, is Baltimore really like The Wire? I'm like, yeah. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah. It's a documentary. It ain't a TV show. Yo, Omar coming. Is this the dude that's the pedophile, or?
I have no idea. I've lost track of who these characters are.
Not that I give a
I'm
shit.
guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing it is by the way everyone's being creepy.
Detroit is also like The Wire. Detroit's like fucking RoboCop. RoboCop's a documentary now because Detroit went bankrupt, just like in the movie. So yeah,
that's true. Sally.
RoboCop is a documentary.
I've not seen Club MTV. No, and no, I did not see the Children of Corn remake trailer, and I didn't know they remade it again.
Again.
It was like the third time they remade it.
Because the Sci-Fi Channel remake wasn't good enough.
Jesus. I think there was one by the director of Equilibrium, I think.
Yep, Kurt Wimmer.
For some reason.
Have the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
So these two lesbians, I don't get it.
Well, thank you, Bobby. Maybe after stream. Yeah, you can feel free in the comments, or there used to be messages on YouTube, but they took that away for some smart reason.
Those are stupid.
But yeah, Bobby, feel free, man. Thank you so much for your kindness.
I don't know why YouTube ever got rid of that.
I know I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
I watched the last minute. I woke up and it was the last minute. I'm like, cool, it's over. Fuck, I want to watch that.
That's cool with Talented Studios. You have a book, The Neon Ghoul, inspired by the Scooby Doo on Zombie Island. Once I have a film adaptation, it's going to be better than Velma. Hey, the fact you wrote a book,
cool.
It's better than this show, because this didn't accomplish anything except
very cool.
Annoying people.
Is it a picture?
Yule.
Is it a picture book? I'm just messing with you. Because I can't read, apparently, so.
But thank you, Yule. Yeah, thank you for the request, man.
Always.
Look forward to more. Rihanna was a big jerk at the halftime show.
Yeah. What a surprise.
That's cool, Marco. Same age. Cool.
Oh, he did. Hell yeah, GoldenEye is better than any of the Marvel movies. It's GoldenEye.
Yeah. I wonder what I'm not saying about this is it's just this slow build of showing this girl's like whole fucking life history. You know what this is? It's like Twitter, the TV show.
Twitter, the TV show.
So something about this girl and her dad.
I hate this fucking show.
Has Fabio seen Clerks 3 or Bros?
No and no.
No, he hasn't.
Why would I want to? Kevin Smith hasn't made a good movie since 2006. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And Bros, why would I want to watch? Why would anybody want to watch that? No one saw that movie. Gay people didn't even go see that movie.
Bros, yeah. I mean, nobody saw it because it wasn't advertised well, and it wasn't a good movie either. Zendaya is not a good actress, average at best looks wise, and seems like an asshole. Yeah, well,
because she is an asshole.
I concur.
And she ain't got no. She's only mad because she ain't got no ass. She ain't got no ass.
Hi there, Insanity Pepper. Has Fabio seen Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey? I don't think so.
What the fuck I want to watch that for?
Hey there, Austin Wilcott.
GoldenEye or True Lies? I have to go with True Lies. That's just me.
True Lies. Guten Tag to you too, Chase.
Rest in peace to Lisa Loring, the original Wednesday Addams, who passed away recently. Yes. Which I'm surprised that didn't get more attention, but oh well. Still writing the book and drawing illustrations that will be stylized in the very same way as Suspiria. Cool. Very cool.
Very cool. Wish you the luck on that, man.
Over here where I live, people are excited to watch Creed 3. Oh, God. Yeah, AMC theaters charging you by what seat you want. Yeah, fuck that. I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's not going to work out. It's not. People are not wanting to see or go to the theater anyway. But oh, hey, movie reviewer, how were you able to recognize every bit of stuff was used in Merchant of Death? I watched too many movie trailers, and I've seen some of those movies. Like, for those who don't know, Merchant of Death of Michael Prey has like stolen footage from like Cyborg Cop 3, I think Deadly Outbreak, the Free Fall with Eric Roberts. Because I watch a lot of movie trailers of action movies from back in the day, or I've seen some of those movies, and sadly, movies like that they bought or they own the footage and they just pump it in there. More so in the late 90s, they were doing in some of those movies. Sadly, Merchant of Death was one of them.
I like all the Mighty Ducks movies. Fuck the TV show, though. And Emilio said fuck the TV show, too. So that's why he didn't come back for season 2. Yeah, like PM was it PM Entertainment? Well, no, a lot of PM Entertainment movies, they reused the footage for other movies.
Merchant of Death was New Image.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said PM Entertainment. My bad. I want to know how they were able to get away with that. Like Jim Wynorski, I read an interview where he explained how they were able to do that. And he said basically what it was is like they rented the footage, so the company made money anyway, and they were allowed to use it. But I'm like, legally, how can you do that though? Like, there's got to be some kind of like way that you would get in trouble to do that. I've just always wanted to know how these companies were able to do that.
It's a good question.
I'm just always curious about that. Because there was I don't remember if it was New Image, but they made what was that movie? was it Gale Force that I reviewed with Michael Dudikoff, where they took like footage from Last Action Hero and Treat Williams dressed exactly like Arnold so it would match. Like, how are they able to do that? Magnificent Warriors, I enjoyed everything about it. I see why so many people held that movie in high regard. It was a really fun Hong Kong action movie. And I can't wait till the Blu-ray comes out this week.
No, I've not been requested Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, or Velma. And hey, JCVD fan, hope you're doing well. Why was Steel Marine boring? It was a bunch of ceiling and carpet shots, and the guy thought that was, of course, some people, because it's a new one, this is the scariest movie ever. They must be afraid of carpets or disappearing toilets. And Fabio have you seen the trailer to 65, a
no
action dinosaur horror movie?
No, I have not.
Yeah. And the only thing I remember Avengers 1998 is the Care Bears among Sean Connery.
Used to work at AMC theaters. I hope they keep making mistakes. Fuck them. There you go.
Hello there, Decker. Just watching this where the intro sounds like it's gone on for like 2 hours because it's a droning monotone voiceover. And the thing, one of the problems with the show, it just feels like there's barely any progression. It feels like this could have been 3 episodes ago. And it might also just been just a movie instead of just this elongated show.
That's the thing now. Everything has to be a streaming series.
Yeah.
Like there's so many that I look at them and I'm like, why didn't they just make this a 2-hour movie? Why is it a 15 fucking episode TV show?
Because it creates more ad revenue for their services to get more money, I guess.
I guess.
JTVD, this is episode 7.
The only movie that I'm looking forward to this year is John Wick 4. That's it.
I agree. East Highland Police Department. Halloween.
Because I heard You People was awful. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of interested because it's Eddie Murphy, but you did a review, which was great. And from other people, I heard it was fucking terrible. So it's like, all right, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Oh, You People, yeah. The first 2 minutes is talk about Obama and comparing, and we could talk about Jesus. Like, hey, you take drugs? Or whatever the hell it was. And Eddie Murphy being the angry Muslim character. Jonah Hill fumbling over half his words because I'm nervous because I'm a white guy. And I didn't even know that apparently the kiss was CGI. I didn't even know that until after review. I mean, when you're CGI kissing, it's all gone to the dumpster.
Now we're at the point where we can't kiss people in movies anymore. Okay, all right. Here we go.
I can't. I don't have an answer for that. I don't know.
CGI kissing because people are afraid to kiss each other. Who the fuck these people think they are? Kirk Cameron? That's right. Anybody see Richie?
Chelsea Clinton? Chelsea Carter?
That's right. Chelsea Grammer? Chelsea Grammer? Anybody seen Richie?
No, John. No, John Wick 4 does not need to be that long. No action film needs to be that long. I still look forward to it, but you don't need an almost 3-hour-long John Wick film.
Most movies don't need to be that long. No, that's what we need. We need classic Steven Seagal to come up in here and start Aikido and people and shoot him in the face. How much unneeded male nudity has there been? Too much. I don't need to see schlongs. I have one.
Underrated TV shows. I recommend. Let me see if I can find it. If you can find it, Daybreak with Tay Diggs. Only lasted 1 year. That's a cop show mixed in with Groundhog Day. Tay Diggs did a good job. You also have, I think, Adam Baldwin and Mitch Pileggi in it. And yeah, that's a good show. Daybreak, much better than this. Yeah, frame by frame, we're 17 minutes and 5 seconds into episode 7. We haven't gotten episode 8 left. I mean, yet. I don't know, I'm stuttering on my words because of this. Pretty much just been a droning, monotone voiceover about a girl's bad birthday party and her dad and whatever the hell with her dad. And Zendaya is depressed and doing drugs, but has all this makeup on and, you know, I'm sure the best exercise teacher ever. So, you know, talk about realistic. I mean, with all the drugs and all the pain and suffering these kids are going through, they wouldn't be looking like models for GQ magazine still. Go watch
You
Requiem
have to
for a
be.
Dream.
Yeah, you have to be on fucking drugs to try to understand what the hell's going on in this episode.
Yeah, Mitch Pileggi from the X-Files is in Daybreak. He's one of the supporting characters. I'm trying to find it.
I've never seen. Oh, have I seen the rant Matt did on Man of Steel? Yeah. My underrated TV show recommendation. I mean, if I had to pick one, it would be Sliders.
So someone's looking up, can bipolar people tell if they're bipolar? I don't know.
No, they can't. They don't know they're bipolar because they're not a fucking doctor.
According to the director, the glitter melting off her face represents the loss of innocence.
Oh,
Sure it does.
Be Still My Heart. Yeah, kissing. Right, Perry fan. Kissing is sexist now. We're not allowed to have people kiss in movies anymore. Because if a white person and a black person kiss each other, that's fucking sexist and racist and all this other shit. Because people aren't allowed to kiss.
Kiss Me and Premiere Pro.
There we go. I would love to know. Like, I wish I was a fly on the wall. All right, we're not filming the kissing scene. Why? We'll do it in post. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's funny. Someone asked about a sex scene. Now one just happened. Just
Great.
happened now, man. There's a bunch of drugs before, and now we just had another sex scene with she's trying to look like a nun or whatever the deal is. A BDSM nun. Yes, 19 minutes and 55 seconds. No one, neither of us has been requested Winnie the Pooh, the horror film.
Of course, Mickey Rourke whined about something. What a fucking surprise.
And for a lot of people doing drugs, they still look good. As in, like, I've seen some people that were on drugs. They don't look like this.
I've seen plenty of people on drugs, and they look exactly what you would think they would look like. They don't look like fucking supermodels. They look like crackheads, because they are crackheads.
The actress that plays the nun girl isn't doing the show anymore. Maybe she realized this isn't worth it. I mean, I don't blame her. She got paid, and it's a job in Hollywood, and I think there's part of this hoping people know what they're doing. Like, maybe you look at the script and you think it's director for a dream, but then you see the result and you go, this is just an opposite effect.
My question is, did you not read the fucking script? What do you expect? Met Peter Weller today at a convention. Nice. Very, very nice indeed. Oh my God.
Movie reviewer next door. I've seen the videos like on the stuff you've gotten, the movies you've gotten, the updates, and a few reviews like Black and Blue and others. Hey, Kamen Rider.
There's plenty of crackheads
Fabio, I
in
have a
my
question.
area.
Fabio, I have a question. How do they make the light look orange against their skin in the scene?
Filters.
Oh. It's always filters.
They use either a filter like a gel on the lights and the cameras, or they do a filter in post. And when I mean gel, I don't mean actual gel. They don't like spray gel on the lights. They put pieces of paper of the color. That's what I mean. They don't go to the store. They don't go to the store and buy jelly and rub it all over everything.
But you would think like maybe there'd be people behind like the camera or something, like holding stuff up, maybe.
Yeah,
for lighting as well.
That's what they do. Because I've done that.
Kind of like the boom mic guys and such.
Because I've done it.
Although, do you think they would use more of this type of boom?
Yeah. I've sat on a ladder and shined a light in someone's face while we moved it around. It was not fun.
But you think boom mics would be more like this holding it, or do they try to just settle for mics on there?
It depends.
Or would they be too worried about noise?
It depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
I hate lapel mics because they always sound like shit. And I've used them before, so I speak from experience. But sometimes you can't boom it, so sometimes you have to use a lapel mic, and then you're gonna re-record the dialogue anyway because it is what it is. But it just depends on what kind of shot you're getting.
Might as well use Snapchat filters.
They either boom it from the top, the side, or the bottom. And where does the light come from that makes their face light up? It's off screen. You just have people moving lights around. They sit there and they turn it off, and then they turn it on when they need it, and then they turn it back off.
Zendaya as the flu? Which flu? There's a lot. Well, I guess the flu. Although, well, there's no tear for the flu. I guess there's no tear for Zendaya. So I guess that fits.
Mickey Rourke became a crackhead. You're not wrong.
Movie reviewer, everything Nemesis 5 used the shitty script, the shitty actors, the shitty mics. What? Who's this older guy? Like Kirk Cameron's brother?
Is he gonna have a no kissing clause in his contract too?
It's like Kirk Cameron merged with Devon Sawa or someone. Like,
don't bring that evil upon Devon Sawa.
He has idle hands, so
35 millimeters at 24 frames should be the movies. Movie standards 30 frames per second. 24 frame. Well, 24 used to be TV show. Now everything's the standard is 30 frames per second. But a lot of movies now, like when they want to make it look cool and stuff, they shoot at higher frame rates. So I think everything in Gemini Man was shot at like 120 frames per second. And it still wasn't a good movie. This is what I need to watch a scene of a girl pissing. Yeah, Ron Perlman became another fucking crackhead. Nemesis 5 won Best Actress and Best Sci-Fi Film. Or really? The Nemesis sequels suck. Oh my god, who cares? I'm surprised they haven't remade Final Destination, to be honest, yet.
I thought they were doing another one. Maybe it got canceled, hopefully.
Please. Good God. I have the Fanatic on Blu-ray. I've just never watched it. That was sent to me.
Final Destination is coming. Well, I've heard nothing else about it.
Can't wait to not watch that. I've only ever seen the first Final Destination. And I like the first one.
Premier asked, I know Matt doesn't watch wrestling, but do you still watch wrestling?
I don't watch.
So he's asking,
I don't watch current wrestling. I watch the old stuff. I don't watch any current wrestling. Why would I want to watch current wrestling? It doesn't matter if it's WWE or AEW or whoever else. What's the point? It all sucks now. Is she wearing an HD DVD t-shirt?
yeah.
God
Or
damn it.
it's HD and HD NYC.
Oh, I thought it said HD DVD. I was going to say, I'm fucking old.
Well, it's done like that, but because there's like looks like a disc under NYC, so I don't know what the hell shirt that is. This show's made for teens. Well, as a teenager, I would think this would suck too. I'd be like, just give me pop in Predator.
Yeah,
Pop in something else.
Can we just watch RoboCop instead?
I mean, think about it. If a teen is really going through this, they would just do this in real life and not watch a show about it. A teenager would not be interested in this. They'd be watching either something with action or comedy or probably superhero movie now. So this is only made for like pretentious adults that think this is art and this is what our kids have turned into. Which, I mean, they're right, but that doesn't make it a show worth the crap to watch.
Whatever.
That's what this show's for. It's shows for critics. Sorry. That's what it is. This show's for critics.
This whole episode's like a fucking fever dream. I'm just waiting for Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd to start playing.
Yeah.
Do you think the narration adds character to the scene? No, it does not. It's stupid. Everything about this show is fucking stupid. I hate this show. I would rather watch Growing Pains. Yes. Have I seen Growing Pains? Yeah, I have.
Is Euphoria on par with A24 horror films? I mean, they're just as pretentious.
The final destination. Was Diamond Dallas Page a good wrestler? Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And that man has an amazing story. The dude couldn't read till he was 35. He didn't get into wrestling till he was in his late 30s. Yeah,
what makes it fun pretentious is someone or a movie or a show that takes this sort of holier than thou attitude throughout it, where they think they're making such a dire circumstance of a plot, a story, and you watch it, you go, you know what? There's nothing wrong with a bit of levity or a bit of fun or a bit of. What you end up finding is that they're really full of shit. This whole show is full of shit. And Pretentious just kind of something for me that you just have a feeling about it where it thinks it's masterpiece theater, it thinks it's Shakespeare, it thinks it's a Oscar caliber motif, but really the show is just a bunch of emo people doing a lot of sex and a lot of drugs for 8 episodes. Rinse and repeat.
I got an HD DVD player recently. There you go. That's cool. As a teenager, I would pop in Aliens. Yeah, I would. I watch Aliens on repeat. You fucking kidding me? Yeah,
It's fucking
be
bad.
quiet. I ain't playing no fucking games with you. Yeah. I don't know why
This
I'm talking like this now.
this after it was like, I ain't gonna be minded now. You better sit your ass down and you better sit your ass down before I come out here and do this. Yes. This is the only guy I see so far with this accent.
Where's Detective John Kimball?
This is what we're talking about pretentious. Like in this scene here, why is this person who's medicated on a bed, but we gotta show her nipple?
That's what we need. We need dying
Instead
bitch
of it being
titties now.
covered up. And now she's so high on drugs, literally the pill caps are talking to her. 3 pill caps are opening their mouths and talking to her. I'm ready for them to go Budweiser.
Where are the frogs? That's right. It's me. It's me. It's DDP. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. DDP!
No, I have not seen most of Bruce Willis's direct-to-video stuff. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Are these people going to shoot each other? Because that would be kind of cool if they just had a shootout randomly. No, I haven't seen any of the direct-to-DVD Bruce Willis stuff. Look, I sat through enough horrible Steven Seagal direct-to-video stuff. I don't think I can do it again with Bruce Willis. With what Bruce Willis is dealing with, I just want to remember the good shit. Just saying.
Yeah, that's understandable. It's too bad. I mean, for those, I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but it's been found out he has dementia, temporal. I forget the first part. Temporal.
I think it's frontal temporal something.
Yeah, frontal temporal dementia is what is dementia. So it's going to be more memory loss and things of that stuff, which is too bad.
I like Raw Deal for what it is. I think it's a fun movie. Fun.
Thank you, Bobby. No, I've never heard of that. The Big Mouth Show. Is that who has a big mouth in Hollywood?
I don't know what that is.
No.
Well, it's not that Bruce Willis aphasia progressed to dementia, because aphasia is a form of dementia. So they just did more tests and found out that yes, it is it's worse than they thought it was. But aphasia is a form of dementia. It's just where you can't understand speech anymore. But obviously that goes into dementia. So yeah. It's just now they did more testing and found out, yes, it is worse than we thought, and it sucks. And that's why I don't really beat up on I don't beat up on Bruce Willis anymore because of what he's going through. And again, he's not old. He's only like 66, 67. He's not old. And it just sucks. So like I just said, that's why I prefer to remember the good stuff of Bruce Willis. From what I hear, Steven Seagal is retired from making movies. So hopefully that is true, and hopefully it stays that way.
Good. Don't need more Seagal films.
Big Mouth is a better version of Euphoria, and it's a cartoon. Okay. Seagal's been making bad films for 22 years now. Yep, they've all been the same. And unfortunately, I've seen all of them. Because I got mental illness, I guess. Yes, I'm excited for John Wick 4.
Obvious dude, hello there. Hope you're doing well. I think you meant Breaking Bad. I've seen the first couple episodes. That's it, Video Master.
No, so Bruce Willis's family is suing that producer because they are saying that they knew about his condition and they still forced him to make movies. So his family is actually in the process of suing that producer, and I hope they win. Because apparently there was like issues on set, like he fired a gun by accident and he didn't realize what happened and stuff like. Now luckily it was a blank and luckily no one got killed like Alec Baldwin, but then they just let it go and it's like, well, no, you knew that something was wrong with them, so yeah.
I'm laughing because I looked at Max Powell's comment. I thought he said, "What are your favorite prison movies?" Because what are your favorite Disney movies?
Maybe.
Although, I mean, Disney nowadays feels like you're in prison.
Lock Up. Lock Up is a Disney movie. You didn't know?
That's a good Disney movie. Favorite Disney movies, I guess. I think of animated Aladdin, Lion King, stuff like that. I have not seen Prison Break. Oh, that's cool, man. Frame by frame. Your sister's graduating from art program, and Jules actress is giving a speech.
That's the dude
Actress
chick.
from the show. That's too bad.
That's the dude chick.
What's she gonna offer?
Show us your
Like you couldn't get like. Well, it's not your choice, but I mean, okay.
Yes, technically, Stay Alive is a Disney movie.
Oh God.
I don't remember a single thing about that movie. The only thing I remember is Frankie Muniz is in it.
She's still a big name from who? I've never. Jules. I don't know anything about Jules, so I don't know how she's a big name.
Last Man Standing is definitely underrated. I love that movie.
Fabio, maybe you could help me. Why are there so many Warner Brothers films on Disney Plus, like Heat, Under Siege 1 and 2, etc.?
Well, you live overseas, so I think overseas they might have some kind of control over the rights to that. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Well, yes, but no. Because those movies were done by Regency. Regency got bought out by Fox, so Disney owns those movies now. That's why. So yes and no. Yeah, because the last Blu-ray they came like the 4K they came out for Heat, Disney released it because they own the movie now. Because again, Regency was the production company on that, and Disney or Fox bought them out, and then Disney owns them now. So that's why they are on Disney Plus, which is really weird. You got Under Siege 1 and 2 and Heat on Disney Plus. Regency, I think, was owned by a gentleman. His name, well, he's still alive, but it's a guy named Arnon Milchan who worked in he was, I think, like Israeli special forces and stuff like that, and he ended up becoming a movie producer. Yeah, Treasure Planet's fucking badass. I love that movie. Tarzan, I love Tarzan, the Disney movie. Best Mel Gibson movies, the Lethal Weapon series, Mad Max 1 and 2, Ransom is really good, Conspiracy Theory is good, Maverick is a really fun movie, Braveheart, Payback, We Were Soldiers, Edge of Darkness. So many great Mel Gibson movies. Rawhead Rex, I have the Blu-ray, but I've never seen it because Kino. It was like $5 on Kino. Kino was doing a sale, and it was like $5, and I'm like, well, it's cheap.
I've seen Rawhead Rex. I wasn't that impressed by it, to be honest.
I grabbed it because it was $5. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
If I don't like it, it's $5. You know, I'll get over it.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Even the suit, like you do tell the suit's a bit lack in terms of movement. I'll say that. What's happened in the show? I don't even know, and I'm watching right here, staring at it. I can't. Still don't.
This chick is pregnant, and he wants her to have an abortion, and she's probably going to do it. So there we go.
And was the other girl before the girl who was a guy?
The dude chick, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What the fuck? I agree, dude. What the fuck?
Hey there, Dabian. Movie Mazes episode 7. We're 42 minutes in, and we still have episode 8 to go.
I wish Bruce Willis was well enough to do conventions. Even if Bruce Willis was not having issues, that would not happen because apparently he shits all over his fans.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for what's going on with him. I don't think he was a nice guy from everything I've heard, from what it seems like his demeanor. I would never want to meet him. I liked him as an actor. I'm sorry about what happened to him. I don't think he's a nice guy. I really don't. From all it seems, vibe, personas, stories. I mean, whether it be the director of Striking Distance, I think even back in the days of Moonlighting, he had issues with people like Sybil
Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd. Almost a Sybil Danning. Sybil Shepherd.
The other Sybil.
I mean, Antoine Fuqua mentioned he would never work with him again after Tears of the Sun.
Tony Scott said he would never work with him again.
Yeah. I think you asked Danielle Harris, or was it about Steven Seagal you asked her about? Right.
Well, I asked about Seagal, and I did talk about Last Boy Scout, but all she said was, well, Damon Wayans was really fun, but that was it. So I'm like, oh, you don't like Bruce Willis either. So no, I saw an interview with her, and she said, she goes like Bruce Willis like really talked her up in the audition because she said he was there for her audition. And she was like, yeah, like, don't worry about nothing. Like, this is going to be great. Like, we're going to take care of everything. Like, it's going to be, we're going to have a great time. He goes, this is going to blow you up. You're going to have a great career. And none of that ever really happened. So, but I guess other things happened that she didn't just either didn't want to talk about or talked about elsewhere or what have you. And I'm like, okay. And I don't, if I don't, when I go to these conventions, I don't pry like, well, why don't you like him? I don't do all that because it's not my business. So I ask a question and I get an answer and I move on with my life. But Tom Atkins said he was a dick because Tom Atkins was in striking distance. And he goes, yeah, I mean, he said he was cool with me. He was cool with the other actors, but he said he was a dick to the director for no reason. He goes, the director didn't do anything wrong. So yeah, he's just one of the, he was just one of those guys. It was, it was his way or no way. I'm the star. I'm in charge. Well, no, that's not how that works. So
the reason the guy sounds like the Riddler on the
that's what I was just about to say. What is this? The Batman?
To try to be scary because this is like the first time this lady's been intimidated, scared of doing this. And maybe she'll stop doing this, and maybe that's why if she left, I guess she's not in season 2. I'm guessing that's the story. And this guy, I don't know. There's no smoking.
Who the fuck this dude think he is? Freddy Krueger?
I was going to say that with the sweater. With the
Where
red
the
stripes.
Where the fuck is Robert Englund? Robert Englund gonna fuck your day up, bitch.
Frame by frame goes, Fabio, watch this scene.
What if I don't
He's
want
watching
to?
scene the Freddy Krueger guy.
Do you know anything about Olga Krylenko? Yeah, she was the Bond girl in Quantum of Solace. Don't be a bad guy. Be a nice guy. Point Break is also on Disney Plus because Point Break was owned by Warner Brothers because Largo made that movie and Warner Brothers got the rights to some of those movies and Point Break was one of them. So yeah. And I guess that was involved with that deal there. So yeah. Yeah, Casey Ryback is a Disney princess. No, technically Gary Busey is. Yeah, what are you telling me, Montana?
This is bruh.
Bruh!
This is bruh.
Yeah, sit the fuck down. I'm gonna close the fucking door. What the fuck?
Okay. You know what, bruh?
Yeah.
Tell you something.
I'm
here.
gonna fucking kill you. Yeah, okay.
Could you say that as wooden and as non-emotional as possible? I've seen robots have more emotion than this guy.
Have not seen Violent Night. I don't really plan on it. I do like King of the Hill, yes. I love The Patriot with Mel Gibson. Why are you punching your kidneys? That doesn't make sense.
Something about her bladder.
Go see a fucking doctor.
Holding her bladder for some stupid reason.
Man Without a Face was Mel Gibson's directorial debut. I really like it. I really like that movie too.
She's holding her bladder because she's depressed. What the hell sense does that make?
That makes sense. Mel Gibson was good
I'm
in
holding my
Galapi,
bladder
yes.
because I'm depressed.
Galapi is a good movie. It's a good World War I movie.
Wait, I still don't get that. Why the fuck, just because you're depressed, why would you hold your bladder? That's stupid.
That is the most retarded shit I've ever heard. And it's more retarded than the video I had to sit through earlier, which you guys will see soon. Yes, Lance Hendrickson is still doing conventions. Would like to try and meet him one of these days. Yeah, On the Line was good. I do recommend it.
Well, frame by frame, then she should just go leave a piss. It's not that hard.
Look, when I have to pee, I have to
one of the
pee.
easiest things you can do. Trust me.
You just aim. That's all you got to do. It does itself.
Then go pee.
You gotta
then
right.
go pee.
I used to have to say that shit to dudes in the army. I got to go to the bathroom. You're a fucking adult. Go take a piss.
So go pee.
God damn.
Go pee, QRS, everything, all the elephants, all the alphabets of the rainbow.
I got to go to the bathroom. Well, then go. I'm not going to hold it for you. What the fuck?
She's saying she doesn't want to pee because depression makes you not want to move, basically. I have never heard that before. Again, everybody in this is an idiot, a moron, a dumbass, a putz. So that's what I'm talking about. There are no compelling characters to watch. Even Retro for a Dream, you're kind of interested in the characters at least a little bit. This, none so.
And at least people in that movie can actually act.
It doesn't matter. We talk about Tony Montana. He was an interesting character. So when you see his up and especially his downfall, It makes it an interesting experience, as well
Yep.
as don't get high on your supply.
And Al Pacino can actually act, so there's that.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
No, Matt likes toys. He has the Predator 2 figure that someone sent him.
Yeah,
It's just
I got it
not,
right
it's
here.
right there. It's just not in the frame.
I don't go on my way to collect them just because, but it's right there.
There you go.
I don't go on my way to collect them. I'm very stingy with money.
Well,
And I had to, yeah, go
Val
ahead.
Kilmer's another guy. Yes, I do feel terrible what happened to him. He can't talk anymore. It sucks. But he was a dick. He treated everybody horribly for no reason. But do I feel bad that he had cancer and he can't talk anymore? Yes, I do. Because it's horrible. That's with anybody. It's
Mhm.
not just famous people. And I always liked Val Kilmer as an actor. Yeah, he might have been a dick to a lot of people, but he was a good actor.
No, friend, my friend, this isn't artsy. It's epilepsy.
Hostage is
Hey, retro check.
underrated. Agree. Hostage is a very underrated Bruce Willis movie. Love that
Yeah, I
movie.
like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Time Cop is
Mhm.
owned by Warner Brothers because again, Time Cop was produced by Largo and Warner Brothers bought them out. And they got not all their movies, but they got most of their movies.
Movie reviewer next door. I haven't seen Cosmic Sin, so I have nothing. I don't know anything about the movie, so I don't know what to ask the guy other than what did Frank Grillo do? Because you mentioned apparently the guy mentioned he was a dick. So like more details to what happened with that, and how was it working with Bruce Willis? Like, did he show issues that led to the realization of dementia? How did he treat people? So I would just go in more detail on Bruce Willis and Frank Grillo. Like, was Frank Grillo having a bad day? Was he like that just one day? Was it the whole shoot? So I guess those are questions you could ask. No, I don't think Bruce Willis is going to do an interview.
He can't. He
He probably
can't
just wants
talk.
to, yeah.
Do you guys miss Razor Ramon? Yes, loved Razor Ramon. I mean, he's another guy. Yeah, he was a dick, but in the ring, when he was at his prime, no one could touch him. But he let the drugs and the alcohol take over and the way he treated people. Don't agree with that, but it was sad when he died. Yes. Will
I don't
Disney
see much colors for him. I just see blue.
will Disney Plus ban Aliens because Jeanette Goldstein played a Latino character? Fuck them. Jeanette Goldstein would eat them for breakfast even now. She was cool when I met her. She was really nice.
That's good.
She doesn't, and that's the other thing. You don't want to go to the bathroom because you're depressed. That's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. I've been depressed before, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to go take a piss when I have to. Like,
Well,
what
in
the
Sandy
fuck?
Pepper, that was a
What the
that was a
fuck?
self that was a self defense call by Scott Hall. It was a self defense. He killed a guy in self defense.
Yeah, he didn't murder anyone. It was just self. But it bothered him. He did interviews where he talked about it.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it seemed like that was one of the things that led him into alcoholism and such.
well, I mean, yeah, I imagine,
Yeah,
PTSD.
exactly.
I get that. I understand that, but the way that he treated people for no
Right, I
reason,
agree with it. Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with making, making Chris Candido want to kill himself for no reason.
Yeah,
When
that is
When Chris
uncalled for.
Candido didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, that's uncalled for.
Speaking of Man Without a
No,
Face, the guy from It and The Thing was in it. Yeah, Richard Mazer. No, Richard Mazur's still alive. I never heard that he died. No, he's still alive. He's coming to one of the conventions I'm going to. He'll be there.
No, Clerks 3 is worse than Cinema Range.
Yes, Richard Mazur was also in Encino Man. Yes, he was. He's in a lot of movies. He's in a lot of movies, Richard Mazur.
I'm Latino and fuck any pussy who takes issue to a white woman like Jeanette Goldstein playing Latina.
There we go.
There you go.
Always loved the Predator
there,
2
Pierce.
poster with the Predator on top of the building. Oh, yeah.
Hi there, Pierce Brosnan. Hey there, Playmaker. Yeah, Razor Ramon, best WWF Intercontinental Champion of all time.
And one of the best wrestlers that never won the world title.
Inability to get out of bed is a common depression symptom. Well, never experienced it.
I've been depressed before, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to go to the bathroom. The plot to Hostage makes no sense. Okay, sure.
I didn't mind the plot.
Need to see the Val Kilmer documentary. Yeah, I haven't seen the Val Kilmer documentary yet. I would like to.
Well, to be honest with drugs, I've known there's more people that would just piss their pants than go through that, I think.
I want to meet Michael Biehn, but from what I heard, he's a douchebag. I don't know. He'll be a chiller, so I will let you guys know when I meet him.
Well, thank God the episode's over.
Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, we have to watch one more. Why does fucking VLC Media Player always do this shit?
What'd it do?
I stop the video and then it blows the screen up to normal because I like shrink the screen when I watch it so I can see the chat and everything. And all I did was hit stop and then it fucking blew it up. And I'm like, well, now I can't see nothing. Yeah, fuck. Chris Candido called me from TGI Fridays when my brother was a server there. He told him I was a huge wrestling fan, and he took time out of his meal to call me and say, hey, that is awesome. Wow, that's really cool. Nice.
Fabio, how do they make her red eyeliner glow against the blue shade of the filter? Like, why does the red in her hair and eyeliner look so bright?
Because they put stuff in their hair to make it look like that. They put like makeup in it to make it glow. Like with Predator, they put stuff in the Predator blood to make it glow. Like they put like fluorescent light in it to make it do that. So yeah, they use fluorescent lights when they shoot scenes like that, and then they put makeup and stuff in your hair to make your hair glow and stuff. It's actually very, very simple to do it that way. Yes, Brian if Brian Pillman didn't die, and he would have been a huge star in WWF because you believed that guy was a psychopath. But unfortunately, by the time he got there, it was the beginning of the end because the drugs and everything had took over and nobody would help him.
Well, Mr. Cool, that didn't bother me in the plot. I mean, a lot of action movies have done that type of stuff, and the way I took it was that they were dead set sure Bruce Willis would follow protocol, and he didn't, and they knew they had to get the CD no matter what, so they had to have like a plan B, plan C to do it. Because a lot of movies follow that kind of plot too, and it didn't bother me. I think they were adamant about it, and like I said, it didn't bother me. So we're going to get into episode.
I've
Yeah.
always liked Ben Foster as an actor. I've followed Ben Foster's whole career.
Hope you're doing well, Retro Crypt. So we're down to episode 8. Getting that synced up here.
Oh, great. This is an hour and 6 minutes.
Well, yeah, Mr. Cool is cool. I mean, we're not all going to think alike. That's not the whole point of anything. So
And
that's
what was
cool.
the deal with the scene of them flushing the drugs down the toilet? This is a fucking Goodfellas.
So I have a pause at the beginning for episode 8. I will count down from 3 so we can get this done. 3, 2, 1. Pressing play. TVMA. Adult content, adult language. Well, no crap adult content. There's nudity in it. Of course, there's adult content. I never understood that adult content. I'm like, you say nudity and violence, and then make sure we say we have adult content as well. I mean, is there nudity and violence that's not adult content?
It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Executive decision or sudden death. Is that even a question? Sudden death.
Yeah, she's so delicate, yeah.
Ken Shamrock never became WWF champion because he was friends with Bret Hart. That's why. Sorry, I had to plug the charger in before it died.
No problem. Yeah, I know. I realized it was the last episode of the season. Fabio mentioned it to me before, and I'm like, good.
Yeah, Ken Shamrock was never champion because him and Bret Hart were good buddies. And then after the screw job happened, Shawn Michaels made it a point that he would never be champion.
Glad this is the last episode. I never want to see the show again.
Gerard Butler is a douchebag in real life. I had a buddy that bodyguarded for him, and he said he was such a dick.
Yeah, that's too bad.
He said they were at a bar, and Gerard Butler rode a motorcycle there, and he was trying to pick up this chick, and then he was trying to look like a badass on the motorcycle, and it didn't work out the way that he wanted it to. And my buddy just couldn't stop laughing. He just thought it was so funny. Hostage or 16 blocks? Hostage. I like 16 blocks, but I like hostage more.
Well, for everybody, Frank, you've been very kind and generous. Other requests are fine. It's just this show, I don't know what else there's to say about it. It's a bunch of emo teen kids going through sex and drugs for 8 episodes now. And I feel like there's been not much of a progression of an actual story or plot. It's just kind of the same thing once a repeat.
This could have been a movie. It didn't need to be a 3-season TV show.
Exactly.
Top 3 best tag teams. My favorite tag teams, the Road Warriors, the Hart Foundation, and British Bulldog and Owen Hart. Plot twist, Dr. Herbert West brings people back to life with the Predator blood. There we go. He was a good person.
Chris crazy Candido. Plot than the Predator.
Chris Candido was a good person. Used to see him working out at the gym. Yeah, he was from Jersey. I just wish that he would have picked a better woman to be around, because that was a lot of the issues there was from her. So there's that.
Yeah, she's in the hospital and she's no longer depressed.
Because you're in a hospital? Are you kidding me? That's the fucking opposite. Have you ever stayed in a hospital?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, I have. It wasn't fun.
So have I.
But we're not her. I mean,
Every time I was in the
she's
hospital, I'm like, can we get the fuck out of here? Like, do I have to be here?
this is her euphoria being in the hospital.
Ben Foster was great in Pandorum, which is a hidden gem of a movie. Cool. I'll have to look it out. Look out for it.
She's
Zendaya said
special.
this
Well,
show is about toxic masculinity. No, it's about toxic femininity. Are you fucking kidding me?
but to be honest, everybody's toxic, men and women in this show. Toxic assholes. That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
everybody's a dick. De Niro's best acting in his career was in the early part, and it seems like he was phoning it in from the 90s onward. I disagree. I hate Goodfellas, to be honest. I disagree.
Well, I always enjoyed
I saw a
Goodfellas.
video this girl was talking about. She's like, Casino is Scorsese's worst movie. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Are you serious right now? No, I did not
Nah.
see Plane. No, the Ninja Turtles blanket's fine. It's just in the other room. So I switched out for this one.
We're reviewing next door. I 100% disagree. I don't think Deadray Scott would have been a better Wolverine. I think Hugh Jackman was the right role. It's just
No.
they didn't give him the best scripts later on. Like X-Men Origins Wolverine was not the best script, but it wasn't. I mean, Hugh Jackman probably could have fought more for it, but it's not like it was absolutely his fault. I think his acting's not the problem; it's the scripts. But I
And
think Hugh Jackman was easily a better
he
than what
made
Deadray
that
Scott would have done.
clear. Hugh Jackman said that in several interviews. He goes, yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine, he said there was a lot of issues. There was problems with the script and what people wanted to do and what we thought we should do. And like, he's made that abundantly clear. So I don't think
Yeah.
he's the problem. I think it's the scripts.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler aged
And Deadray
badly.
Scott,
Yeah.
I saw what he did in Mission Impossible 2. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man.
No.
I did not like him in Mission Impossible 2.
No.
I know there's people who liked it. That's cool. I did not.
Mission Impossible 2,
Yeah.
whatever. Poor John Woo.
The glitter on the eyes. Yeah, whoa.
You ain't Mariah Carey, bitch. Shawn Michaels as a flamer. Maybe back in the day, probably. No, I have not met Bill Murray. Why would I want to meet Bill Murray? Why are some of these actors such assholes? Because they're fucking narcissistic sociopaths. Vader should have taken the title off Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam. That was the plan. The plan was for Vader to beat Shawn Michaels. I don't think it's SummerSlam, but it's Survivor Series, because the next In Your House was called It's Time, which was Vader's slogan, and Vader's on the poster. So he was supposed to beat Shawn Michaels for the title, and Shawn Michaels threw a bitch fit because that's what he would do back in the day, and that's why it was Psycho Sid and not Vader. And that pay-per-view was supposed to be Brett and Vader for the title, but they changed it because Shawn Michaels had to powder his pussy that day. And from what I hear, Shawn Michaels has not changed.
Fabio loves Goodfellas. It was someone else that mentioned that didn't like Goodfellas.
Yeah, I'm not talking about me. Someone else mentioned that they didn't like it, and that's fine. To each his own. And then, oh, really? Really?
They're playing the song Rhythm of the Night for those who are not following along during the title.
This ain't fucking Last Dragon. You ain't Bruce Leroy. Bullshit ass movie. I like the score with Robert De Niro. That's a good movie. That was one of the last movies Marlon Brando did. Peter Cullen voiced the Predator as well as Optimus Prime. That is correct.
Favorite black film? The Golden Child. I'll answer that. The
Why
Golden
do you
Child.
gotta
There you
say it like that? Like,
go. I'm just answering the question. I don't care.
not
I'll say
you.
it. The
I'm
Golden
not
Child.
you, but the person who asked the question. No, and I agree. Dougray Scott would not have been a better Wolverine. Are you kidding me?
Do you think the show is trying to show how teens are self-destructive by nature? You look on TikTok, you see all these kids doing stupid shit. They know they shouldn't be. It's kind of like how, well, frame by frame, it could be doing that, sure. But again, compelling, interesting characters would help tremendously. Good actors would help as
The
well.
fuck?
In fact, for a lot of it, they make it seem with how pretty they're trying to make it as if it's not detrimental. Like with how stylistic, like Requiem for a Dream, when you watch that, you go, I never ever want to take part of that. With how depressing it was. By the end, with the old lady and her friends crying, and with the way the music's done, you don't tell people that was showing uplifting music like Rhythm of the Night.
You ain't got the glow, motherfucker. So did this white chick get a fucking abortion yet or no? Is Seagal show True Justice worth watching? Actually, True Justice was actually halfway decent. So yeah. Cape Fear and Wolf of Wall Street are his worst, or Scorsese's worst movies. Completely disagree with both. No one else could have played a better Wolverine than Hugh Jackman. Exactly. Exactly. Hugh Jackman was born to play Wolverine. True
Hey there,
Justice
official Vaughn.
show
No,
was confusing. Yeah,
you're good.
because how they did it overseas was they released all the episodes like as movies and it gets fucking confusing. Yeah, fuck Mission Impossible 2. Mission Impossible 2 sucks.
Take
You
care,
got
Davian, and official Vaughn. I have not seen The Last of Us. I have no interest in watching the show.
you got Tom Cruise flying around like the Matrix because that made sense.
Frame by Frame says she's both a victim and complicit in her own self-destruction. Yeah, pretty much. Although more complicit seems more.
Yeah, she's not a victim if you do it to yourself.
That's another
And
thing. Like they didn't really do much in establishing a life before all this. It seemed like right from the beginning she's smack in the middle of this. Like you don't see much of the before, or it's just a constant after at the end and the end and the end. So it loses the impact for me.
I'm probably the biggest Hitman 2007 fan in the world. Hey, to each his own.
Special K, no, I don't know that.
Well, and the other thing that sucks about Mission Impossible 2 is that Tom Cruise got butthurt when they were doing it, and he went in and recut the whole movie without John Woo. So it's not even John Woo's cut.
Tan Ben, hello there.
How teens are self-destructive by nature. That is such fucking bullshit because when I was a teenager, I was not self-destructive. I don't think I knew anyone that was self-destructive when I was a teenager. Yeah, we had growing pains and shit like every other kid, but I don't think all teenagers are self-destructive by nature. You look on TikTok and you see all these kids doing stupid shit because they're fucking retarded. That's why. But that doesn't mean that a whole demographic of people are self-destructive. No. Did I meet
Well,
any
frame by
wrestlers?
frame,
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, go ahead. Now, see, frame by frame, it flashes all through that stuff to get to sex and drug scenes. That's a problem. That may be incorporated, but that stuff is done on like these quick montages or flashy stuff in order to get to the next sex and the next drug scene. And it feels more about centered on that and trying to shock people, then I don't think this is a good storytelling venture. I just don't.
No, it's
And
just
Futz being sick.
how can we shock people?
Hey, Luis, hope you're
That's
doing
not
well.
entertaining. Yeah, I've Miss Ugg. I've met several wrestlers. I met Roddy Piper before he passed away. I met Nikolai Volkov before he passed away. I met Ken Shamrock. I met Shane Douglas. I might be meeting Bret Hart soon because he is doing a convention. I just have to see what like time frame it is, but we'll see.
Drive Across Country. Now that is a boring film.
I do agree. Dougray Scott would have sucked as Wolverine.
And that
Yeah.
director does not know how to pace a film to save his life. That's Craig Zala, whatever the name is.
Yeah, Basketball Diaries handled this subject matter much better.
I agree with that.
I actually really, even though that movie is really fucked up and it's dark and everything, I actually really like that movie.
Yeah, I don't
it's
mind
got such a good cast in it. There's just so many great actors in it.
Mm-hmm. Including Ernie Hudson.
There was a rumor, yeah, Ernie Hudson, Lorraine Bracco, Bruno Kirby, may he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I think that's all the big names, but there was a rumor that Glenn Danzig was going to be cast as Wolverine. I still laugh about that. Yeah, I can't see that. Why the fuck would I want to watch The Last of Us?
Hi there, Martin. Sorry if I mispronounced this. Uriel? 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 Sorry about that. I avoid Euphoria like to play. The show was a bad representation of teen, just like The Boys was a... Well, The Boys is meant to be a farce on superheroes and villains.
It's a parody.
I've heard great things about The Boys. I haven't seen it yet, but one day I would like to. Like, this is trying to be super serious and trying to be... The
Boys is a parody. That's the point.
Yeah. I forgot everything about Drive Across Country, so... And it's like 3 hours long, and everybody dies. Spoiler, sorry. As boring as hell. Because the guy doesn't know how to pace a movie.
I agree. It depends on what Timothy Olyphant is in. He was not believable as a villain in Live Free or Die Hard, but I liked him in Scream too.
Martin, episode 8, the final of season 1, and it's 17 minutes and 14 seconds in.
I already reviewed Child's Play 2.
And more drugs and sex going on. There you go.
Fuck Scream 6.
Or cell phone, jaw jacket in bathrooms.
Oh my god, let's take a selfie in the shitter, because that makes sense.
I've never been in a bathroom that was lit blue.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a bathroom that was lit blue?
No. Not even at a bar or a club or anything. I don't think I've ever been in a blue bathroom.
Hey there, Jane Deere. This guy's reaction. Wow, why don't you stop talking? Fuck.
I agree. Stop talking, everyone.
God. Sounds like fucking Freddie Prinze Jr.
Fabio told Piper to sign an autograph or start eating the trash can. No. Well, he was 2 hours late, so there's that.
Martin, like I said, episode 8 of the first season. Hey, Rapid Kirby. Hope you're doing well.
Well, the movie Kids sucks too, so there's that. I don't think I've liked any movie that guy did because I reviewed Bully. That was a paid request, and I didn't like that fucking movie either.
Hmm.
The only good thing about
Yeah.
that movie was Rachel Miner was naked for like the first half. So there you go. Was there a gun in there? Did I take pictures with the wrestlers that I met? Everyone except Nikolai Volkov, which I don't know why I didn't take a picture with him, but he died, so I kind of was like, well, fuck. The visual direction, it sucks. There's nothing impressive about this TV show. Oh my god. Can everyone in this show just fucking kill each other already so it can be over? Did I meet any band members? Not really.
Hmm.
Well, no. Fuck, what am I thinking? I met Peter Criss from Kiss, the original drummer from Kiss. I met him. What's with all these movies having teens doing drugs? Because these idiots in Hollywood think that this is what normal people do. No, normal people do not do this. When I was in high school, yeah, people smoked weed, but that was about it. There were a couple fucking crackheads in high school, but that's a couple. That's not everybody. It's not like
But
everyone in
thank you, Bobby.
school fucking mainlined heroin in the hallway.
I'd rather any of the PBS shows and PBS Kids shows than this show. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I
seriously.
watched Reading Rainbow over this.
I'll watch
Nah, I do
Arthur.
sound like an old guy. My days much more nice and clean fun. I don't know why I'm trying to sound like Bill Cosby.
It's in a
Why
book.
don't tell you like back in the day that
Would you
me and
like some
Fabio were
pudding?
little kids. We were eating some pudding in some pudding cups. And we were watching to tell you that I can't do Bill Cosby, so I'll stop. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But thank you, Bobby. Yeah.
Reading Rainbow. Always
I don't
laugh
care.
when
Yeah.
Ernie Hudson's yelling, "I'm not gonna suck your dick" in Basketball Diaries. Yes, that's funny when he says that. Why do you think
I
it
don't care if
sucks?
Flash's review bombed. I don't care.
There's nothing visually impressive. All they did was put up some fucking lights and they put some gels on the camera and they did some shit in post and they moved the camera around a lot. It's not cool. Everyone else does it. This show is not visually impressing. Let's do a
Plain
bunch
Dane, I
of
get what you mean. But
fancy editing tricks because we want to look cool. Excuse me.
Plain Dane, I get what you mean. I get what you're saying. It's just, again, for me as a show, I just can get nothing out of this. There's nothing relatable. If it's not meant to be relatable, then I just don't get any entertainment out of it. And if I want to watch something about drugs, again, I find more intrigue or interest in Basketball Diaries that was mentioned, or Scarface, or Requiem for a Dream. Again, it's just obviously this isn't. If this is meant for me, I can get that because I'm almost 40. So if this is meant for teens, I feel bad for teens that this is what is given for you to relate to. And yet, I just think the show just doesn't interest me in any format, and I don't know what else to say. So I get what you mean by that. It's not for me. It's just not for me. Hey Wade, episode 8 of season 1, 23 minutes. No, it's 24 minutes about now. They're in a bathroom, in the most blue lit bathroom I've ever seen in history of bathrooms. I don't know why you even take the time to light the bathroom blue. I mean, what's the point? I want to be able to see how to piss. I don't want it to almost be dark enough to not know how to piss. So, again, there's a reason why you don't want to light bathrooms like this, because I want to know where my dick is going to go to piss in the fucking pistol or in the fucking urinal or wherever the hell it is. That's the thing. It's trying to be so artsy, stylistic that it seems that's more of its goal. And sometimes it'd be, I don't know. It seems like they take more precedent than other stuff. That's just me.
I love Clueless. It's a great movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, this dude's going to wear a fucking ski mask and shoot people.
Movie reviewer next door. The problem with picture-in-picture reactions is a lot of times YouTube is hypocritical, and one person, they could do it 18 times, but another person does it, and a month later they get tagged or blocked or claimed or something else happens. So it's just easier to be like, you follow along, video over here, as in, I'll put the link down below, because YouTube's hypocritical.
Teens don't do drugs, they vape, which is worse. That's funny. Which is worse, K through 12 or this? And why? This, because this creates a fucking false reality. This shit ain't fucking real. Again, I know I was in high school a long time ago, but I don't remember everyone in high school mainlining fucking cocaine off of each other in the locker room in gym class, or people shooting heroin between their toes in the hallway, or people fucking all the time. Maybe I'm blind or something, but I didn't see none of that. This is stupid.
Well, maybe it's real for kids of today, which to me is just depressing.
They're fucking retarded. Clearly they didn't pay attention. I'm not wrong, am I?
That's why I'm laughing.
Am I wrong? I don't think so. I mean, I didn't want to be in fucking high school either, but I'm like, you know what? Just make it look like I'm paying attention to what these fucking people are saying so I get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to go run in the locker room and do heroin because, I'm a fucking retard. Why would you inject something into your body that you know would kill you instantly? You're fucking retarded.
Hi there, Remake Station.
Mad Max, you only need 2 Mad Max movies, Road Warrior and the first one. I love the rock band, The Cars. They're one of my favorite bands. I was homeschooled during my teenage years. Good, your parents were smart. These people are fucking retarded. These kids today are fucking retarded. And you can't beat the fuck out of anybody because that's called assault. But that's what these fucking kids need. These kids are retarded now. Let's snort condoms, guys. Let's drink fucking Drano. Let's eat Tide Pods. Maybe Charles Darwin was right. These people are fucking retarded. Look, I thought I was retarded because I wanted to go like run around and roll around in big tires and stuff, but that's fucking normal.
No, I never played Max Payne 3.
Jump off of roofs like onto another roof, or jump off of the top of the slide at the park because, I'm fucking normal. These kids are fucking retarded today. And these kids got no goddamn manners. They don't know how to say please. They don't know how to say thank you. They look at you like you got 6 goddamn heads. Fuck is wrong with these people? Maybe, maybe Lawrence Fishburne was right in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. All these fucked up chromosomes. All their parents dropped acid in the 60s. Fucking retarded. Oh my God, let's go take a picture. It'll be great. Oh my God, let's put this on Instagram. Let's get on TikTok. No, why don't you go outside and breathe the fresh fucking air, you moron? Got 2 fucking brain cells in your head and they're eating each other. Oh, yeah, because this, okay, cool. Yep. Now these fucking skanks are going to be having sex on the dance floor because this makes sense because we haven't seen this in every other fucking teen movie where they're jealous of the other one, so we have to have a dramatic dance-off scene. This ain't fucking Once Bitten. You ain't Jim Carrey.
Plain Dane, just relax, man. This is all for fun. I mean, we're not on a show like Euphoria seriously. It's all for fun. That's what YouTube's
fucking
about.
Retarded.
Do you think the stylization is meant to show that teens see the world through? I don't care what it shows. That's the thing. I don't care about the story or the characters. So I don't care about its visuals. It could be as visuals as want, but I don't care about the story or characters. That's all for nothing. For me personally. I don't even know if Dare is still around. I remember that back in the day.
It's not. It's not around anymore.
Well, to answer that question. I remember that back in the day, but
they put the lion out to pasture.
So there no Dare ain't around.
It's only called assault just if they find the body. True. Yeah, Dare to be stupid. Weird Al. Fuck Mad Max Fury Road. Mad Max Fury Road sucks. Yep, they're at the abortion clinic. I called it.
Yeah, you did call it.
I'm tired of being right.
Well.
I'm tired of being right.
Some public bathrooms in Australia have blue lights to try to discourage shooting up because it's hard to see veins. Wow, that's interesting.
That's cool.
Obviously, didn't help them because there's people, well, I guess, still doing drugs. They're doing other drugs.
Oh, they're doing fucking crackhead shit in Australia. You cannot go outside and look at the sun. It's evil. You must stay inside or you will die of COVID. Yeah, okay.
Nope, never seen Wicker Park. Retro Trip got a blowjob in a cemetery once, but no heroin, though. I mean, why cemetery, though?
I mean, that's still weird, but sure.
I'm just wondering, like, why did it have to be cemetery? Like, there's no other places? A car?
What are you, Dan Aykroyd from Ghostbusters?
Hope you're doing well, Retro Crypt.
Oh, fuck.
I can't imagine ever wanting to do that in a cemetery. Even if I was, well, I never did drunk, but even if I was drunk, I'd be like, nah, this would be too creepy for the Thriller video that'll pop up.
People are fucking retarded. Charles Darwin. There we go. 2023.
Take care, Pierce Brosnan.
I mean, there was a girl that wanted to hook up with me at a cemetery once. I'm like, no, bitch, there's ghosts there. I'm not playing this game. Then I got to call Michael J. Fox after the deed is done because you want to have sex in a cemetery. Fucking retarded. Wicker Park with Josh Hartnett I've never seen. Billie Eilish reviewing this scene. Oh my God, I'm just tired of white men making decisions. Oh my God. Like she knows what the fuck she's actually talking about. Mad TV was great back in the day. I know they brought it back and it sucked.
Well, I was with my ex and we had to pull over someplace. Is that why she's an ex now? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I was a zombie. She was a zombie all along, Austin.
That's right.
She was a zombie all along.
Then you start hearing da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. This shit is depressing to me. I'm depressing having to sit through 8 goddamn episodes of this bullshit. Depressing to you, depressing to me. I gotta sit through it. The fuck? It's fucking retarded. I want Zendaya to never act again. That would be great. Oh my god. The downside. Well, don't, let a fucking dude ejaculate inside you. So there's that. This is not complicated, folks.
Yeah, pull out.
Will Sasso should. I agree. Will Sasso should have been a bigger star. Completely agree with you.
All I can say about that previous one is you can't get pregnant in the mouth.
That's right.
Use the mouth.
She's acting. I don't call this acting.
Or even reacting.
That's right. I love Apocalypse Now. Great movie. Don't get off of the boat. People lose control once it's in. Bullshit, because I don't have any children. Just saying.
Never seen 6 Feet Under. High Their Money Saving with Mimi. And
Streets of Fire is a great movie.
Lewis, I didn't answer your question before. Sorry. No, Cobra's not going to get another edition. Maybe a 4K down the road, but it's not going to be any new extras. Like, Stone's not going to be talking about it. You're never going to see that deleted footage. I think that's long gone, sadly. In my opinion, I think it's long gone.
Anybody see the film 11-14? No, I don't know what that is. Okay, this is great. 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Play it safe, safe auto. Is that even around anymore?
Good question.
No, I'm not ejaculating in no fucking floozies. No. No. Ain't nobody.
Hey there, Paul.
I ain't getting nobody pregnant. Fuck that. Who the fuck would want to have a child in today's world with all the fucked up shit that's going on right now? Why the fuck is this dude in his underwear with his dad? This is not creepy to anyone. This is not weird. It's about to get dark. Okay. Oh, interesting.
Well, the show's already been dark. Hey, Seiko, hope you're doing well. 6 days a week. Hey, wish you the best, man.
I know what that's like.
Thank you for that, man. Wish you the best.
I'm so excited to go back to work tomorrow night. I heard Tyler from Child's Play 3 might be coming back for the series. Can't fucking wait to not watch that.
Well, Fabio can do something. It's a TV show.
It's
and
not
he's like,
real.
I don't care. I don't care about any of these people.
I just want to shoot all these people like fucking Chow Yun Fat or something. The fuck is this retard yelling about?
I'll do something. I'll dance. Hell's bells, LaBelle. Giselle.
There we go.
He's Robert England, the Mangler. Yeah, I'll do something. I'll do a dance.
I mean, I'm in my underwear right now. That's different, Ty. It's different. If I was this kid's dad, I don't know what fucking bills you pay around here to be slamming my goddamn doors and shit, motherfucker.
But frame by frame, yeah, I know that the dad attacked him, and I did what I was trying to do. But hell, I mean, the other day I saw a film that was much better in showcasing stuff like that, a more emotional level. And believe it or not, it was actually a decent film with Joel Kinnaman, who's actually decent in it, called Edge of Winter.
Can I get a what
And
Kinnaman?
yeah, I mean, as much as I make fun of him, he was actually decent in it.
Who does this fucking guy think he is? James Bond or something?
Well, Jonathan Mills, Tomorrow Never Dies is one of my favorites, so it's not that unpopular for me. That's one of my favorites. Friends TV show, I don't mind it, but I don't watch it much. Like, I can have it in the background, but it's not like a favorite of mine. It doesn't make me mad though. I'd rather watch that than this.
The director's cut of Ticker, it exists, but it never got released. Albert Pion was going to put it out, but it never came out for whatever reason. I know he put some scenes from it on YouTube, but that was about it. I don't know if they're still up or not.
A movie you would like to have been in and what part would wanted to play. Bruce Willis in The Fifth Element.
There we go. Miracle Mile, I have on Blu-ray, but I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I think they're doing a 4K of Miracle Mile, and I think it has new extra features, so I have to check that out. Yes, Tomorrow Never Dies is definitely underrated.
Yeah.
You forgot the first rule of mass media, Elliot. Give the people what they want. A Chucky watch along with Matt and Fabio. Oh, please, God, no. What would I say if my son got in my face like that again? I don't know what goddamn bills you fucking pay around here to be getting in my face, motherfucker. Your ass gonna be sleeping outside tonight. Slam my goddamn door.
Neopunk, I haven't gotten any of those tier requests for Halloween fight. Nope, I've gotten none of those.
What's worse, Die Another Day or No Time to Die? Die Another Day is still the worst James Bond movie of all time. Prove me wrong.
I know everything in this show's a metaphor.
Oh, metaphor. I'm just waiting for Keenan Ivory Wayans to show up. It's a message. It's a message. Like in Don't Be a Menace. I loved how Seagal suddenly had a secret wife and kid at the end of Ticker, of course. Apparently, Seagal and Sizemore's performances are good in the director's cut. The World Is Not Enough is not underrated. I don't agree with that. The
Nah,
fuck
I don't
movie
agree
is
with
this?
that.
I like the action scenes because it's most of it's all practical, but the story sucks, to be honest. Denise Richards is one of the worst Bond girls of all time. The villains were not memorable. It sucked that
My
Bond
favorite
went
diary.
PC. Everything went fucking PC. Everything went woke because these people are idiots.
My favorite Die Hard sequel would be Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Who does this motherfucker think he's going in here like he thinks he's goddamn James Bond or something?
Or something. Just
Oh,
pull the
great.
trigger.
Here we go. Shoot yourself. How about that? I can't stand the argument that Daniel Craig is the most realistic Bond when he ran without getting tired in Casino Royale. Well, I hate to burst people's bubbles, but no movie is realistic because movies are not fucking real. So there's that. World Is Not Enough is insanely forgettable. For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Again, there's some good action. The action sequences are good because it's all practical effects. But other than that, what is something memorable about that movie? Nothing. Nothing. The stupid fucking tunnel scene, and not when Bond is like escaping from the tunnel, it's on fire. When they're in the tunnel in like the little thing and they have to shut down the bomb. Like that was supposed to be exciting.
I guess.
Yep, I'll just watch the ones that are actually called Child's Play. I agree.
There you go. No, I've never done that list, Luis. Hey dude, hello there.
GoldenEye and License to Kill are my favorite Bond movies as well. License to Kill would be number 1, GoldenEye would be number 2.
Tell my fiance not to tell you when she's playing Hogwarts Legacy or she'll get canceled.
Is this fucking show over yet or what? Yeah.
With all these stupid... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, The World Is Not Enough with the stupid plot. The plot, the motivation of the villain was to get all the fucking oil. Yeah, because that's cool. Because that made sense. And people bitch about Moonraker.
I was just going to say, with all the stupid people in this, I'm surprised Tony Moran didn't show up.
Tony Moran?
Which, yeah, that whole thing with, for those who don't know, some of my buzz at Dead Pit Radio, they did that reaction to this podcast of this guy who was Michael Myers for 2 seconds and just went off on everybody, Sean Clark, everybody. And God, what a train wreck. Absolute train wreck.
And it's not the first time he's done this.
And then those stupid people that did that podcast tried to shut Dead Pit down. So that's how pieces of crap they are too.
Because they're idiots.
You should not have had a crack baby on your show.
Talking about the dumbest shit ever. I don't know why people think Die Hard 3 is overrated. Die Hard 3 was always my favorite.
Thank you, Movie Maze. You poor guys. This show's brutal to watch.
Yep. I love Nightbreed. Nightbreed might be my favorite Clive Barker movie.
Hey, dude, we're watching... Because that's his username. I'm not going, hey, dude. I'm like, hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
It's a show. We both got a request to watch. This is the last one, Euphoria, episode 8, the last season. Well, I wish it was last season. Last episode of season 1, 48 minutes and 5 seconds in.
Film Brain hates Moonraker. Well, that's their opinion. I love Moonraker. Moonraker is fun. Die Hard 2 is definitely underrated. Die Hard 2 is the most underrated Die Hard movie. Prove me wrong. I've just never understood the hate for that movie.
No, I don't understand the hate for it. I never thought it was hated until years and years later.
It is. I just have never understood that.
I don't
Bruce
get it
Willis
either.
stabs a guy in the eye with a fucking icicle. Like, what is there not to like about this movie? Call the Marines. I thought they were the Army. Who gives a fuck? And Dennis Franz is the best part of that movie. Prove me wrong. You got to stop
I
that and
didn't
do
roll with
something. I can't. This is not real. It's not real. And if it was real, I wouldn't. Fuck these putos. Let them kill each other. I don't care.
I haven't seen. I didn't grow with Nickelodeon, so I don't have like a favorite show. Just growing up, I only had like 4 channels. It wasn't until like I was in my 20s where I finally saw a bit of cable. So I didn't really grow up with Nickelodeon. So I don't know what a favorite show would be for me.
You're abusive. You're psychopathic. I hate you. Then, bitch, why are you dancing with him? Fucking women are retarded. I said it. I don't give a fuck. Women are retarded. This is why I'm single. Bitches be crazy. Favorite coke sniffing scene in this show? Good God. People hate Die
Too
Hard 2
many.
because they feel like it's the same as the first. Die Hard 2 is not the same as the first. Oh my God. Dennis Franz plays the same character in everything he's in, and I love him for it. Who cares? Dennis Franz. I do like Die Hard 4, yes. Always did.
So do I.
And yes, yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Hey there, Rich. I still don't know what
man.
Euphoria is.
Good.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you,
Colonel
Bobby.
Colonel Stewart is the most evil of the Die Hard villains. He is, because he crashed a plane full of innocent people just to prove a point.
It shows a bunch of O'Reilly
Auto parts.
Yeah, it is trash.
Fucking crackheads and whores on this show.
To be honest with you, I don't remember the Die Hard article.
Mercury Rising is good. I've always liked that movie. You know why? Because Alec Baldwin gets killed at the end. So there you go.
Well, I like it for other reasons.
I mean, I know. I'm just being a smart
I get what
ass.
you mean. It's a joke.
I'm just being a smart ass.
I know people. It's a joke, folks. It's a joke.
Well, Demi Lovato is a crackhead, so yes, she would fit in this show. I know I can't say that because certain people, their asshole will blow up if I say that. Someone did a podcast saying how Temple of Doom is racist. Well, they're fucking retarded too.
Hey there, Elliot. Yes, this is a show with Zendaya in it.
Dennis Franz should do a rally to shut HBO down. That's right. We'll just shut the whole fucking network down. Saving Private Ryan or Glory? I have to go with Saving Private Ryan because I'm a World War II nut. The TV edit of Die Hard 2 is hilarious. Absolutely. The article said that A Good Day to Die Hard was the best. Yeah, sure. Sure it was. I tried to run away from home once. All I took with me was comic books. I didn't get far. Yeah, I was like 7 or 8 years old when I tried to do that. I got like mad at my mom. I'm like, I'm running away. And she's like, okay. She's like, you won't get far. And I didn't. We still laugh about that. Married with Children or Unhappily Ever After? Married with Children because of Ed O'Neill. This shit still got fucking 12 minutes. Is it over yet? Like, I want to go do something else. I don't want to be here. Well, I mean, I want to talk to Matt, but I don't want to fucking watch this movie or show. The acting sucks. How many times do we have to say this? The acting sucks. I just want all these people to shoot each other like a John Woo movie and have it be over with.
I'll be honest, I blanked out. I don't even remember what happened for the past 10 minutes of the show. Being serious,
I just want John Travolta to walk into this church like in Face Off and just singing "Are You Ready for the Big Ride, Baby?" and shoot everyone. That would be a much better ending than whatever's about to happen. And I want doves, and I want slow motion. I want dual-wielded Berettas. No. Can't have that. Can't have anything cool. What am I ready for? Is somebody going to jump out of the fucking closet over here and shoot me? And like, do I need to be ready, prepared for that, or what? Nikki Cox was hotter than Christina Applegate. I disagree. Christina Applegate, despite what she's going through, is still beautiful. I'm not saying Nikki Cox isn't, but Christina Applegate, I just think is more attractive. The article also said Bruce Willis plays a character who wants his wife dependent on him. Whoa, I mean, that's like your job as a fucking man, but sure. I guess I'm wrong about that one.
Well, the article he's mentioning, yeah, I'm vaguely remembering. I reacted to it, and it's a stupid article.
Sounds like it. Get ready. Again, what the fuck am I getting ready for? Do I need to grab the gun from over here? Is somebody going to come in and I got to shoot them? Is that what I'm ready for? Do I need to get lock loaded and coming for somebody's ass tonight? Like, what is this? You keep saying get ready. What the fuck am I ready for? You'll see. I don't want to see. If somebody going to come in here, I need to be prepared. Die Hard 2. Die Hard 2 is still awesome. Well, I already visited Germany. I was in Germany for 5 months, and I loved it. Fuck France. I have no desire to go to France. Fuck the French. I don't want to listen to the fucking melody.
I would visit either. I've never been out of the country, so I would visit mostly any place. If I had to choose one, probably Japan.
There we go. Now we're talking. Oh my God, we're yelling. Let's see how loud we can yell. Favorite SNL cast member of all time? Maybe
For me, Chris Farley.
Maybe John Belushi. Maybe.
Good choice. I'd go with Chris Farley.
Either Belushi or Mike Myers. Because when I was a kid, I worshipped Mike Myers. I wanted to be Mike Myers. Then I found out how much of a dick he was, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Die Hard 2 is a great sequel. It's about to get weird. It's been weird for 8 fucking episodes. The fuck you mean it's about to start getting weird? Here we go. Where the fuck are we going now? Yes, Jennifer Love Hewitt is hot. Absolutely. Mine's Jane Curtin. Cool. Jane Curtin was great on SNL. I'm going to go with Chris Farley. There you go. Good choice. Fuck the French. Exactly. There you go, Luis. See, I knew I liked you. Ghostbusters Afterlife. I haven't seen it, and I don't plan on it. Why would I want to watch a movie where they shit on Egon and then they have a CGI ghost of Harold Ramis at the end of the movie? Why would I want to watch that? It's
It ain't worth
disrespectful.
it.
It's disrespectful to Harold Ramis. Yeah, Eddie Murphy, I would also put in that conversation as favorite SNL members. Oh my God, is this shit fucking over yet? Never got into Third Rock from the Sun. I like
I
the
didn't
people.
watch this
I
show.
like the people in it. I just never got into the show because I love John Lithgow. But I prefer John Lithgow and stuff like Cliffhanger and Ricochet when he was a terrifying shoes, socks, $100 million. The usual.
Gary Below Jr. Who's Mike? I don't know who Mike is.
Yeah, okay. I love when Fabio gets very pissed off. Hey, as long as you guys are laughing, I'll get pissed off all you want. As long as you guys are laughing.
Do you still think Seven Man Will Shoes that's bad? No. I've seen much worse movies.
Cocaine! Cocaine! Where's Eric Clapton? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, there's
Sir, go ahead.
There's some clips out there, Retro Crypt, of Chris Farley as Shrek. I wish that they would release the whole thing like on the Blu-ray. It would just be cool to have that. It would be cool to hear all that.
So this is all because the girl guy ran away or something?
And there's a dance scene? Why does everything have to have a fucking dance scene?
Maybe they're big fans of Paul Feig.
Or fucking Wednesday Addams. Bob Gunton was the buddy double for the Harold Ramis CGI. Really? That's okay. I mean, that's interesting, but the glitter is gone. So Mariah Carey's dead? Like, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot or Oscar. That's kind of actually a tough one because Oscar has an amazing cast. Oscar probably has one of the best casts ever in a movie. But Stop or My Mom Will Shoot is pretty fun.
I'll go with Oscar.
Yeah, I have to go with Oscar because of the cast. Everybody's in that fucking movie. Yeah, bring back make
choir dancing.
Make Hollywood on cocaine again. There we go.
And everyone's dressed like they're ready to audition for Squid Game.
There we go. I am looking. What do you think I'm watching? I ain't watching Tremors. What is this shit? Thriller? Bitch, you ain't fucking Michael Jackson. This is what happens when you do cocaine? Shit, I might as well start doing cocaine then. If I'm going to have, a drug-induced, dream dancing in the streets with zombies, shit, where the fuck can I buy cocaine now? I want some.
So it's a big old pile of bodies she's climbing up, and everyone's dancing. Everyone's dressed like purple red outfits, whatever the hell color it is.
This ain't
Maroon.
fucking Purple Rain. Again, it's been weird for 8 fucking episodes. Is it over? Thank you. Thank you, God.
See, so that's what I came down to. Not what was the one guy wanting to be Tony Montana's like, oh, he's going to do something serious. That never came back up. I don't even know what happened to the overweight lady that was doing the BDSM nun thing. I don't care. I don't even care.
The fat chick that was the cam girl?
Yeah.
She went upstairs and talked to the guy that was nice to her, and I guess they went over somewhere and fucked because, you know, that's what people apparently do. They just have copious amounts of sex.
Well, I'll pass on season 2.
Yeah, please.
I don't need this anymore.
American Werewolf in London or Teen Wolf? Teen Wolf, because Michael J. Fox.
So that's Euphoria.
Zendaya made the song. Okay, and the point is, am I supposed to care?
I wouldn't rate it anything. It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea. And then the slightest. I don't care.
Negative 86 out of whatever. It's fucking, this show is fucking garbage. It's, you know, it's not visually entertaining. All they did was put up a bunch of fucking lights and play with filters and put gel on the fucking lights. The acting sucks. The writing sucks. The people in it suck. Everything about it sucks. You're a scumbag. Your client's a scumbag. And scumbags see the judge on Monday morning. So there's that. Everything, I don't get it. This show fucking blows. The only reason why people watched it is because the government told you to stay inside for 2 years and they had nothing better to do. Because when this show first came on, no one fucking watched it. And then all of a sudden, because, you know, the man in the Silver Mountain or whatever told them you couldn't go anywhere and you had to stay in your pajamas for 2 years and watch fucking Netflix or whatever. That's what they did. And now all of a sudden it's this big, grand, awesome, great show thing. Fuck the government and fuck this show and fuck the fucking Diaz brothers. I bury those cockroaches. I hate this show. This might be worse than fucking Friends.
I can watch Friends. I can't watch this again. I would say this about cinematography. I don't care what a film looks like if there's nothing else to it. I mean, that's what people give praise to so many A24 horror films, is that the look. But there's nothing that I could find, in my opinion, merit in terms of story, in terms of characters, in terms of... I don't think Zendaya is charismatic. I don't think she's a strong lead. I don't think she has much credentials. She got this because she was in Spider-Man Homecoming, and I don't even know why she got that job. Maybe to tick a box or some other reason. I don't know.
That's it.
I don't think she has much talent. Nothing that I've seen. The other character, I think there's too many characters, so it gets confusing, and I can barely follow along. I think there's way too many characters. I think it should absolutely be pared down. I think there needs to be... You don't really get much of what they do outside of the sex and drugs, because it seems like that's what it is 24/7. Or a little bit of football. That's like all I saw. Everything else is just that rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And it gets tiresome when it's for 8 episodes. It feels like I saw the same episode 8 times. And like I said, it doesn't matter about the technical aspects if, again, the story isn't there to justify 8 episodes, let alone another season and whatnot. And like I said, the characters are not interesting. They're not intriguing. There's nothing to pull me in for me to care what happens to each of them, to care where they go through in their life, to care and give an iota of shits of what ends up in their future. I don't care is the point. And again, Requiem for a Dream knew that it did a I think it was a much more of a deeper, darker story. I think it was a better, well-told story. It knew that it had a certain running time to keep this up, and to me, still gave more of an anti-drug message than this show ever tried to do. So I would say, if you want to see this show, just go watch Requiem for a Dream. It's shorter, it's better made, it's better acted, and you had a better director. Just go watch Requiem for a Dream.
The editing is not anything fancy. We'll do a lot of quick cuts. We'll flip shots around. We'll split the fucking shot or whatever. It's nothing special. It's nothing fancy. Like Matt just said, I don't give a fuck how well it looks or how fancy the editing is. I don't care. Boo fucking who. There's a thing called a script. There's a thing called a story. There's a thing called character development. This doesn't have it. This is not complicated. You have to tell a story, not let's do 18 quick cuts in 5 seconds because that's what we think people want to see because they have short attention spans because they're on their fucking phone half the time. No. I want a story to be told. And trust me, in the next video that I'm about to upload, I bitch about that a lot. Because apparently all these fucking kids, all these people want is just quick cuts and fancy editing and weird camera angles and shit like that. You know what movie did weird camera angles all the time? Battlefield Earth. And you know what? That's one of the worst fucking movies ever made. So, yeah, there you go. All these people that are coming up in the business now, all they care about is, well, how good can we make this look? No, they don't know how to write. They don't know how to tell stories. People today don't want to be actors. They just want to be fucking famous. They just want to be on TikTok and Instagram, and they want people to throw millions of dollars at them, and they don't have to be talented. I don't understand how you can have no fucking talent and be so famous and be a millionaire. It does not make any sense to me. I don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to get it. Maybe I'm too old not to get it. Maybe I'm too dumb not to get it. I just don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of fucking shows like this. I'm tired of movies like this. This is not fucking entertaining. This is stupid. This is paint by numbers. This is the lowest common denominator. This is appealing to people that can't fucking read. This is appealing to people that don't know their fucking ass from anything else. They don't know entertainment. They don't know storytelling. They don't know anything. They just put this on because, I'll just put it on in the background because I'm fucking bored. And then I'll play on my phone for 2 hours because no one has fucking the attention span to sit through something anymore. So that's why everything is fucking on crack. Do people not understand this? Do people not see this? People get mad at me all the time. Well, you just don't like it because it's new and you just don't understand. No, I'm sorry that I want to be fucking entertained and have a good story and good characters and an arc. Apparently, no one understood the fucking Freytag pyramid when they went to what they call film school. I guess they don't teach that anymore. You have to have structure. Not let's have 8 hours, 8 fucking episodes of people snorting cocaine off their dick and people getting raped. That's great. That's not fucking depressing at all. This is bullshit. This is stupid. This is one of the dumbest fucking shows I've ever seen. And trust me, I've seen a lot of them. Fuck this show. It's stupid. And again, last but not least, Zendaya ain't got no ass. How many fucking times I gotta say it?
No, I was going to say, someone mentioned in the chat, I didn't realize this is A24. So now it makes perfect sense. That
fucking explains it.
And you know what next is for A24 show? Friday the 13th.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
So imagine Friday the 13th being even a crumb of this show. Of A24 doing what they do best. So yeah, I'm not
Next thing,
surprised.
next thing we're gonna see, Jason's gonna be snorting cocaine. Jason's gonna be doing heroin with a bunch of fucking kids, and then he's gonna cry like a bitch, like Michael Myers in Halloween 5, and start killing people. Yeah, I can't wait to see that fucking TV series.
Well, no, Jason won't. The other kids will, and Jason will just be touched.
Yep,
Like that story they want to do with Freddy Krueger, that he did that to Jason. Or
yep.
one of those favorites.
They're gonna make you feel sorry for Jason. Yep, Jason's the victim. Jason's not the victim. He drowned. It was a fucking accident. Fuck. And then all of a sudden he's afraid of water, and because that makes sense. Which that still pisses me off about Freddy versus Jason. The motherfucker was hanging out in the lake for 50 years. Now he's afraid of water. The fuck.
Yeah, that is a bad scene.
I hate all this. I hate this shit. Oh, you're just gonna go watch Tremors? Yeah, because Tremors is fucking entertaining. The fuck. This is all stupid. This is all bullshit. All of it. God damn, I hate this shit. People are retarded.
She needs the right yoga pants. Yeah.
What yoga pants? She ain't got no ass. No yoga pants gonna make that woman have an ass.
Frame by frame, I didn't care about a single person on the show.
That's weird. No. It's not weird. Zendaya's like 3 years younger than me. It's not weird to say that. She's a fucking adult. God.
How old is she?
She's like 26. She's like 26 or 27. She's only a couple years younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason's going to blow his load all over the wall when he's killing someone. Yeah, there you go. Every time Jason kills someone, he's going to fucking jerk off. Just like all this shit that people say about Michael Myers. Michael Myers is a sexual deviant. That's how he masturbates. He kills people. I'm like, well, that's really fucking weird, but sure. We'll go with that. If that's what makes you feel better at night, sure.
I didn't see that movie. I didn't see that movie where Jason was doing that. Maybe it was in their dreams.
He was afraid of water and Jason Takes Manhattan. How? What? I don't remember that in Jason Takes Manhattan. I don't remember him being afraid of water.
No, he climbed out of the water.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
And
he went
on a boat.
He was in the water to get onto the boat. How would he? Oh my God.
Also, think about how did he get from the boat to New York? He climbed out. Yeah, he walked.
I want to know, did he do the breaststroke or did he do the doggy paddle? This is what keeps me up at night.
Yeah, remember he climbed out of, well, I know you remember, but he climbed out and then he looked at that hockey mask sign and did the look. He walked in the water and he climbed out and he was pretty chill.
There's a shot of him grabbing the anchor and coming out to get onto the boat. Is there not? Is there not?
Well, in the sewer, that's toxic waste, movie reviewer. That's not water. That's toxic waste.
Yeah, and that ending sucks.
Yeah, he turns to a putty face.
And Kane Hodder agreed. And Kane Hodder agreed with me. He goes, "Yeah, I don't like the ending either." I'm like, "Well, I would hope not." Fucking whatever. Jason Takes Vancouver. Yeah. Exactly. Jason on a cruise ship, which, I mean, I'm okay with that. At least it's something different, but Furio, because Furio actually treated her right. Tony just treated her like a piece of meat. But I mean, that was the point. That was the Sopranos had this thing called an arc, and it had development and it had writing. So that was the point. He walks through the water totally unfazed in part 6 to get the Tommy. Well, I mean, yeah. He was in the water in part 4 when he killed Judy Aronson and the other dude. Like,
you're fine. This is fun.
I'm
It's
just
for fun
we're
and
just
for the
explaining
giggles.
to you what happens.
We like being fun on the channel.
Oh
Nothing wrong with
God.
that.
Oh my God. I've been ranting a lot lately.
But thank you, Dozer, for that. I appreciate that.
Love is a lie.
Thank you, Rockarola. Both of you guys hilarious, loving the stream. Thank you.
You're welcome. Platoon or Full Metal Jacket? Platoon.
I go with Full Metal Jacket.
Would I ever write a script and try to sell it? I will. It's going to be called Hollywood. Stop being fucking retarded. Be a great script. It would be the greatest. In the words of Steven Seagal, I just read the greatest script ever. Oh, really? Who wrote it? I did. Apparently, that really happened. The pinball sounds in the dream sequence in Freddy versus Jason was retarded. Not really, because it was a dream scene, so I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with other shit in that movie. But the biggest problem is Kane Hodder not playing Jason like he should have. That was fucking stupid. And let's make Jason 9 feet tall. Okay, why?
Frankenstein.
Yep. And then let's make the mask too big for his face. That makes sense. And let's make him afraid of water after 26 goddamn movies. And let's have a bunch of slow motion kills because that's what people want to see. Platoon or Saving Private Ryan? Saving Private Ryan. At least you get to see boobs. And if I want to see boobs, I'll go on Pornhub. I don't need to watch this fucking retarded show to see boobs. I'll go on the fucking internet and look at boobs. The best kill in part 8 is when Jason punches the guy's head off. True. Which it was funny because in the wide shots, they got a boxer, and Kane Hodder said that he didn't even hit him hard. He said the guy that played the actor hit him harder than the boxer did. But yes, that is definitely the best kill in the movie.
Yeah, I agree.
But the best thing in the movie is the Darkest Side of the Night song. So there's that. But Kane Hodder said the best thing was when they actually filmed in Times Square and he did not break character. He just looked at people and he like pointed at people and everything. And he said it was awesome. I wish there was a behind the scenes of that. He said he looked at a woman and he did the head tilt and he pointed at her and the woman fainted. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you, Bobby. I don't really get the comment, but I do appreciate it.
Sure,
I mean,
why
I like
not?
Willy's Wonderland.
Why not?
Sure, why not? Fuck
The
it, why not?
the drug dealer guy acting tough. Shit, I got underwear tougher than that guy.
I've seen Skyscraper. It's awful. One of the worst Die Hard movies. Die Hard type of movies.
Forrest
Both
Gump or
The Rock
Sling
and
Blade.
Nicole Smith.
Maybe Sling Blade. Maybe I like Sling Blade more.
Yeah, Skyscraper's awful. That's like a 1 out of 10 movie for me. Especially the Nicole Smith one.
Ronnie Yu
It's
is
like
a direct. Well, Ronnie Yu didn't respect the source material, clearly, and he wasn't a fan of the movies. They only hired him because he did Bride of Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
But Freddy versus Jason is a million times better than fucking Bride of Chucky. Copland is Stallone's most underrated movie. Absolutely.
Yeah,
If I want to
enjoy
see,
Copland.
if I want to see Nicole Smith's titties, I'll go on the fucking internet. I'll Google it. I don't need to watch fucking Skyscraper to see your tits. I've seen them before. Tracy Lords was mildly better. Oh, God. Tracy Lords.
The other underrated Stallone film I will mention is ICU.
Yes. Another great movie. Which got fucked with, of course. Drake being involved with the production of this show and talking to Millie Bobby Brown when she's underage. Well, I mean, like the whole thing about talking to her about when she's underage, what was said? Was anything wrong said? So if I text my cousin that's a teenager, is that weird? Am I not allowed to
If
talk
they're
to my
talking about, like, are they talking about movies and such, or was it
Yeah.
something more sinister?
I need a little more context there.
Yeah.
So
What's the context?
if I talk to my cousins that are teenagers, is that weird? Is that a problem? Just saying. Fuck Drake.
Yeah, Tom Cruise
He's a weirdo too.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is more talented than Diesel.
Duh.
He's done more with being able to have range. And that's what Vin Diesel needs to do. He needs to get away from Fast and Furious and do more films like Find Me Guilty.
That won't happen.
Yeah, but that's what he should do.
Well, yeah, Derek Mears and Ken Gerzinger are the same height, but Ken Gerzinger wore lifts in his boots, and they used a lot of camera tricks to make him look taller than he actually is, which is stupid. It should have been Kane Hodder.
I don't remember Intent to Kill.
Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal. Oh, yeah, they are definitely underrated. Running Scared is a great movie. No one ever talks about that movie.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I like that one too.
They Were Talking Blue. Well, then Millie Bobby Brown needs to say something.
Why didn't she walk away?
Exactly, because these people are fucking weird. That's why. Oh, I was so sexualized. Oh, no. I worked at Blockbuster for a few years around the time Freddy vs. Jason came out, and the best thing that ever happened was me taking a piss in the drama section one night after it closed. Oh, my God. What movie did you piss on?
Well, why did you not use the bathroom? Why did you do in the drama section?
What the fuck? Were you drunk? Nicolas Cage has more range than Vin Diesel and The Rock combined. Yeah, one obviously. Running Scared with Paul Walker is a great movie too. Never gets talked
like
about.
one.
That might be my favorite Paul Walker movie.
It was stuff like that showed me Paul Walker had more range and got me more interested in what he was doing. And then my favorite became Hours. That's my favorite Paul Walker one.
Oh yeah, that's a really good movie. Either Running Scared or Joyride is my favorite. I can't decide which one I like more. Joyride did not need sequels.
That's true. I wish they used the other ending though for Joyride.
Yeah, because I don't like the sequel bait ending either. Which is why I kept the DVD, because the DVD you can pick what ending you want. On the Blu-ray you can't. They're on there, but you can't pick like which ending you want to watch.
Which is strange because Blu-ray you should be able to do that easier, but
it's just laziness.
They took that away.
Just laziness. Why didn't she walk away? Because again, these fucking people in Hollywood are weirdos. They're weird. You know, I'm not saying that things don't happen, because things do happen, but you know what? All this Me Too shit, a lot of these women, it didn't go the way that they said it went. A lot of these women, you know, consensually did things with people, and then now all these years later, oh nope, that's not what happened because I don't have a career anymore. I need money. So I don't even want to hear that shit, because half of these women that said shit happened didn't happen the way they said it did. It was, a lot of it was consensual, and then because one other person said it, they jumped on it to get free money. Prove me wrong. It happens all the time. I'm not saying that Harvey Weinstein is not a piece of shit, because he is a piece of shit. But you know what? A lot of those women they knew what they were doing. They consented to it. And then all these years later, nope, that's not what happened. And so many people got away with it. So many people allow it to happen. And they want to do it because they're stupid, because they don't think about, the long term, because they're dumb. These people are dumb. They're crackheads. Again, you have to be half fucking crazy to even want to get into that business in front of the camera. Behind the camera, it's a different story. But, most of the people that work on movies are regular blue collar people that are just there for a job to support their families and themselves. Most people that work behind the camera. In front of the camera, most of them are fucking narcissists. Most of them are sociopaths. Most of them are very insecure people. And they're a bunch of fucking crackheads. Because look at it. Look at how all these people turn out to be fucking insane. I wonder why. Because they're nutcases. Look at Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is a fucking prime example. He's a nutcase.
Oh, I understand what you mean, Bobby. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought you were thinking of. So I understand. No worries, man. I mean, Nick Cage, Willis Wonder, I like that movie, so nothing wrong with that choice. I get what you mean, though.
Yes, Paul Walker was a good actor. Agreed. Favorite animated movie? I don't know. Maybe Toy
If it's
Story.
CG, I'll say Wall-E.
Maybe Titan AE.
That's a good one. Heavy Metal.
Yes. Heavy Metal. There you go. Heavy Metal. Write it down. Never seen Joyride. I recommend Joyride.
It's a good one. Especially if you like films like Duel and other stuff, or Breakdown. Yeah. It's a good.
Love Joyride. The first time I saw that movie, I was like, oh, this is cool. Why can't every movie be like this? The same thing happened with Luc Besson. There's no proof. There is proof. One of his baby mamas was 16 when she got pregnant, and he was like 30. So there is proof. There you go.
Oh, they did the blood test?
Google it. Yeah. Google it, bro.
Blood test, okay.
And she was like, oh, no, it's okay. No, motherfucker, it ain't okay. That's illegal, and it's nasty, and it's gross, and you should be in prison. You think female actors' husbands get jealous when they have a love interest on screen? Yeah. Corey Feldman's another nutcase. Fuck Corey Feldman.
Yeah, I know a bit about Corey Feldman, yeah. Favorite Hitchcock film? The
Psycho. That's just me.
I would go with Rear Window. I like Finding Nemo. I saw it in the theater.
I did too. Yeah, Lauren Holly didn't have a career because she hit Harvey Weinstein in the balls when he tried to do something to her. That's why she never had a career. Do I blame the woman? No.
Did Elvis marry an underage person or go out with someone?
No.
Okay, I thought I read something about that.
No, when he married Priscilla was an adult.
Okay.
I think that they knew each other, but nothing happened between them. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So this is why you ask instead of assume first.
Yeah, oh my God, Elvis is a pedophile. I'm like, okay, what's the point? Just because you know somebody, like, under, they're not an adult, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, where's the proof?
People are stupid.
You guys need to watch episode Walter Texas Ranger. Get Euphoria. That made sense, Rich. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Mr.
Alec,
D, man.
Alec Baldwin and Nick
No problem,
Cannon,
frame by
other
frame.
fucking crackheads. Yeah, Doug Hutchinson is another fucking pedophile. He was 50 and he was married to a 16-year-old, and no one said anything. I'm like, oh, that's not fucking weird.
Are you all right, man? Jesus.
What the fuck?
City bus. Hope you're okay, man. I mean, if you're talking to us, I would assume you're okay unless you're talking to us from a hospital. But I hope you're doing all right, man. Sorry that happened to you. What? You don't have to
Jesus
talk about
Christ.
what happened. I was just random. Sally, that random stuff happens.
Yeah.
Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm sorry that happened, man.
Watch Walker Texas. I mean, shit, I'm probably about to watch the inside of my fucking eyelids, maybe. I don't know. We were cleaning out the attic. I found some VHS tapes up there that weren't labeled, so I might actually watch those and see what's on them. It's like the shit that I would film with my friends, so God only knows what the hell's on there. Didn't David Bowie rape someone? I've never heard that before. I would assume no.
But we'll wrap it up. It's about 3 hours. It's getting pretty late. I haven't even eaten yet because I've just been a hectic day. I'm sure. Well, I want to surely say thank you to people who come by. It was like a Michael Myers knife. I was talking to my friend like you were, and just talking, and then it just happened. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry that happened, man. But
Yeah, I don't know.
that sucks. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Finally done with Euphoria. Never have to watch it again.
I hope not.
So, and thank you, frame by frame. I think he already left, but once again, if you see us afterward, thanks for the request. Take care, guys. We'll see you later, and see you in the next video. Did you want to mention anything you would come out with, or
Oh
anything of the
yeah,
sort?
there's another rant that I will be uploading shortly here, so you all can. It's a ranting kind of weekend, I guess. So
Okay.
yeah, look forward to that. In a little while here, I'll upload it, but it'll be pretty fun. You guys will get a kick out of it. So yeah, that was also another paid request, and I'm actually all caught up with the paid request now. So there's a couple more of the counting down movies from different years that I like. That'll be up next, and then I'll try to get some try to get another batch of movie reviews up for people before the month is over, because for March I kind of want to do something a little bit special. So, but I won't put that out yet. Once we get closer here, I'll let you people know, but we'll see.
All right then. So thank you guys. Take care, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.